My name is Lin Jing. I used to be a corporate slave working myself to the bone. Who would have thought that by some twist of fate, I would transmigrate into a resource-scarce post-apocalyptic world? I used my food to pave a path for survival. Tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. The rainy season ends. Pass the order down. The message will be transmitted exactly when the rainy season ends. This is the executive's decision. All departments must immediately execute Plan S3. Use S2 and S6 as contingency plans. Everything regarding this boat is classified as top secret. The executive and I will take full responsibility for this order. Once the message is sent to Jiaqing and Lancheng, crush and melt the devices. All communication anchors must be destroyed immediately. Before that, the blackout must not be interrupted for a single second. Officer, the blackout has already lasted for 16 seconds. That's not enough time. It's nowhere near enough to send a full message to both cities. Take the supplies for enhancing ability users and prioritize sending a portion to the blackout team. Also, replace that team. This is the key to the success of this plan. Direct all resources to them unconditionally. Yes, officer. Reporting, boss. I have fully memorized all 4 methods for making noodles. Excellent. Sync the recipes to all robot chefs. Understood, boss. That's the flavor. But something still feels missing. There, that's better. Fufu, fill every restaurant and every table with chili oil and vinegar. Make sure all the garlic baskets are stocked with peeled fresh garlic. Rest assured, boss. Fufu guarantees the mission will be completed. It's rare to have enough ingredients without having to scavenge. The shop chores are all finished too. The rainy season ends tomorrow. Finally, I don't have to set up my stall in the rain anymore. I can finally sleep in. All teams, synchronize your watches. Current time is 4:06 a.m. 7 seconds. With hearts of steel, we do what must be done. Initiate. Dawn is breaking. Officer, all teams are in position. Wait. The fresh popcorn is sweet and fragrant. It's crunchy and delicious. Is the popcorn made of rice? It's made from corn kernels with caramel and butter. Cinemas before the apocalypse always smelled like this. Sounds wonderful. Hey, there are roasted peanuts too. A bag like this is perfect to bring along while scavenging. You can shell them and eat them without worrying about dirty water. It smells so good. Boss, how do you make even roasted peanuts smell this good? Team leader, don't worry too much. Lena has official ability users meeting her there. It will go smoothly. I know. It's her own choice, after all. I hope everything goes well. Initiate. Corrosion. Launching coordinates entered. Verify coordinates. Coordinates verified, officer. Launching, officer. There are signals suspected to be from the 3 ministers outside the shield. They have been intercepted. Quick, Jiaqing coordinates entered. Communication anchor found. We've got it. Transmission successful. Crushed and melted. Team 4, Group B mission complete. Requesting rest. Request granted. Good work, everyone. Proceeding to the next step of the plan. Officer. The transmission to Jiaqing was successful. But for Launcheng, we searched twice and couldn't find the communication. Anchor in Launcheng. I don't believe Launcheng has the same fake death plan. This means Launcheng might be like Yingqing. Destroyed and silenced. The rain seems to have stopped. You're right. The sun is even out. Ding. Congratulations to the host for completing the rainy season limited time mission. Distributing rewards now. Congratulations. You have received 500 kilograms of rice, 500 kilograms of millet, 500 kilograms of flour, 500 kilograms of peanut oil, 500 kilograms of soybean oil, 100 kilograms of white sugar, 100 kilograms of salt, 100 kilograms of soy sauce, 100 kilograms of vinegar, 100 kilograms of oyster sauce, and 2 automatic farm management robots. Robot dormitory expansion pack, city level. Congratulations on obtaining a sauce factory. And a sugar factory. We hit the jackpot. We're rich. For the stingy system to call these rewards generous, they must be extraordinary. A pair of basic level portals. Portals? What are those? Basic level portals are synthesized from the abilities of low-level mutated plants. They connect 2 locations, bringing new customers to your restaurant. Cooldown, 48 hours. Interesting. This is for opening a branch, right? Which city should I choose? It's only 2 kilometers from my front door. Setting up a shuttle bus isn't necessary. Are there not many options? Yes. I'll just place it at this green dot. What just appeared suddenly? The boss waved his hand at the entrance, and all those rain shelters just disappeared. The boss must be an experienced storage or space-type ability user. Then how do you explain the boss being able to make food non-toxic? Or the food that enhances abilities? Stop arguing, everyone. The boss isn't just some ability user. The boss is a deity. That's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? Actually, that's the most plausible theory. Indeed, there hasn't been a single sign of a target in the northwest direction, and no other city gates have moved. Officer, will the message received in Jiaqing be handed over to the 3 ministers? If Jiaqing didn't hand it over, we are already on a ship that can never turn back. Now we can only move forward. Otherwise, we will sink. Thinking too much won't help. Relax, priest. Let's head to the Chinese restaurant first. It's time to pick up today's orders. What portal? Okay, tonight's scavenging targets are sugarcane, beets, and maple branches. I'll look for soybeans on the way back. Perfect, boss. Manager Kai, let Yuan Yuan look for the boss for the big order. Guests are waiting at the door, they have urgent business with you. Song Song, handle all arrangements using the optimal plan. If it can't be solved, leave it for now. Give me a report later. Mission will be completed. Yes, it's that kind of portal, the other end of it is an entirely different place. Is it okay for us to know where the other end of this portal is? W768S190Y87123441D31. How long will this construction take? 48 hours in total. Judging by the executive's reaction, he recognizes these coordinates. Yes. These are the coordinates for Jiaoqing, another city. It's unclear how many people are in Jiaoqing right now. During the drill meeting at the end of last year, the Jiaoqing executive reported 5,000 or 6,000 citizens. Military reinforcements. I see. If that's the case, that's a completely different situation. 48 hours, 2 days. This is why I called you here. Edgar comes from the 9th Group's Intelligence Division. Skilled in human nature and using information gaps. We faced each other in drills. This man is extremely dangerous and does not play by the rules. The one who went deep undercover during the operation, helping the Alliance obtain important intelligence, was Edgar. Exactly. The Jiaoqing executive who is so fawning and obsequious to the 3 ministers. Is Edgar saying that all his behavior over the years has been an act? And very likely with an ulterior motive? I don't know. But one thing is certain, we must control him first. Otherwise, with his ability, he will be impossible to defend against. Officer, we've received an anonymous transmission. No source signature. The 3 ministers suddenly sent continuous messages demanding a report. Now this anonymous letter appears. What on earth are these people doing? Officer, the source of this communication is unknown. We tried communicating with other cities this morning and couldn't find any communication anchors. Doesn't this mean the other cities have been silenced? Don't I know that? Who else has seen this transmission besides you and me? No one else, officer. Erase all traces of this message. The reception record and the communicator itself must be cleaned thoroughly. Let this matter rot in our stomachs. Officer, don't we need to prepare? Prepare for what? Whatever the sender of this letter wants. We cannot get involved in this muddy water. This fire must not burn us. They're crazy, absolutely crazy. Daring to transmit any kind of news. Sugarcane, beets, maple syrup. Enough to keep the sugar factory going for a good while. Kai Kai, help Song Song move the items off the cart. Send them to the sugar and sauce factories and let Song Song handle it. Then call Fufu over to learn the new recipes. Understood, boss. Golden tiger back, perfect. The heat is just right. The bhaji buns are crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. They are chewy. The Tongguan meat burgers are layered, crispy, and delicious. They each have their own merits. Looks like the snack selection could use an update too. What's going on? Quick, let's go inside and see. Wow, is this still the Chinese restaurant? What kind of font is this? It feels like life has a powerful presence. My God, is this still just a Chinese restaurant? It's become a Chinese restaurant street. And more. Maybe it will become a Chinese restaurant city in the future. Being shocked is natural. This is the cultural heritage of Great China. The memorial arch is nice, right? It was very expensive, cost me 33,000 points. I stayed up until 4 a.m. designing the renovation last night. I can't hold on, I need to get some sleep. Ouch, what's wrong, Grandpa? My teeth aren't doing well. Is this a hawthorn berry? One bite and my teeth feel like they're going to fall out. You eat it. I'll eat it myself then. You eat it. You young people love this stuff. I used to buy honey sticks to eat when I was a kid too. Honey sticks are caramel flavored. They soften up quickly in your mouth. On the road fleeing Yingqing. People you knew were talking to you 1 second. And the next. They might be dragged away by a sudden mutated monster. I'm old. And I got injured on the road too. Seeing that I couldn't keep up with the team, I thought I might as well just die here. Don't hold back the people still living. Grandpa, don't leave. If I'm left alone, I'll be scared, so scared. So I held on with my last breath. Even though I had no idea where the road ahead was at that time. It's good that we made it through together. Life really seems to have gotten better just like that. Sleepy during the day, awake at night, it's all messed up. I need to fix this. The portal opens tomorrow morning. Make something new and get some sleep early. Iced lemon honey water. Provides immunity to the displacement state for 2 hours. Smells so good. Sweet. Finished. Let's call it a day. Kai, Manager Kai is here. Starting tomorrow. Organize and collect the operating data for each storefront. Summarize them into a daily sales report. Show it to me when we close every day. Got it? Mission will be completed. Fufu, take these to their respective stores. Boss Lin, I am Joyce, Deputy Executive of Zicheng. I came from Yingqing. Hello. We hope to reach Jiaoqing through the portal. To find the Jiaoqing executive, you don't need to tell me this stuff. I'm just here to promote the Chinese restaurant. You guys take care of your own business. Understood. When we see the Jiaoqing executive, we will promote you as well. Then I'll be off. Please, go ahead. Move out. Officer. Boss Lin and Major Joyce have passed through the portal. Received. Execute according to the plan. Yes. This place doesn't look like humans live here. Why are there black names underground in the mountains? Team 1, search for the Jiaoqing isolation zone. Team 2, find the executive's office. Team 3. Move in. Correction. After entering, split up. Hearts of steel. Doing what must be done. Lizard, snake, beetle. Cactus, how do you even cook these? Salt. There might be a salt mine under here. What's going on today? My right eyelid won't stop twitching. Officer, today's rations. Ever since receiving that weird transmission, nothing feels right. Strong province, weenie. Joyce. What is the Yingqing adjutant doing in Jiaoqing? Found him. I know your transmission was a warning to Jiaoqing. I am very grateful. Rest assured, I won't tell anyone. Really? I, Edgar, am a coward who fears death. I have no grand ambitions. The reason I'm still alive is that I know when to keep my mouth shut. Colonel, you are being too modest. If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes, who would have thought that the Jiaoqing executive, who is so submissive to the three ministers, was secretly cultivating so many ability users? Isn't this a crime? Executive. A group of people suddenly arrived at the warehouse. They blew up the mature grain warehouse and the ration warehouse. Explosion area is over 80%. Damage is still being counted. What? Aren't you crazy? Take Colonel Edgar back to Zicheng. Order your people to pull out. Let our people go. He might not listen to what I say, you know. If you don't believe me, watch. Jiang Ming. Pull out and let their people go. Jiang Ming, when did you become so obedient? What are you doing? They burned our granary. Deputy Executive of Zicheng. I apologize, things happened suddenly just now. We hurt your people. We wanted to follow you to the Chinese restaurant to have a look. Reading memories. You pried into our plan? Jiang Ming, why are you apologizing? They were firing guns everywhere on the way here. We don't even know how many of our people died. Those were blanks with anesthetic effects. We wouldn't go as far as attacking our own human soldiers. You need Jiaoqing as a hub. Our abilities can even help hide your portals at critical moments. That sounds like a very tempting bargaining chip. But you can represent Jiaoqing, you can't. But Edgar won't refuse either. Has anyone asked for my opinion? We have no way back anymore. Edgar. The Chinese restaurant can supply normal food. And this food can be detoxified. Why wasn't such an important matter mentioned earlier? If we don't cut off Jiaoqing's retreat, now that the colonel knows Zicheng's trump card, will he comply? Or will he use this as a threat to negotiate with Zicheng? I'm definitely joining you guys. Really, really? I would certainly never lie to the colonel. Right. Just now in this room. The colonel lied to me at least twice. Boss, doesn't Song Song need to dig for salt mines? Jiaoqing people dig salt mines and put them in the exchange box. The restaurant gets salt. The Jiaoqing people get money. And the Jiaoqing people then spend that money at the Chinese restaurant. That forms a perfect closed loop. Ding. Your operating area, number of locations, number of customers, and influence range have all met the requirements. Congratulations, you have jumped to specialty food restaurant level. Level jump complete. Ding. Please collect the operating entity upgrade reward. Ding. Please collect the operating entity jump reward. Ding. You have completed the operating entity upgrade in 11 days. Please collect your fast upgrade gift package. Haha, we're rich. Ha 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 ha. Let me see what the rewards are. Restaurant theme upgrade suit. What is that? I'll know once I try it. Dollist style goes well with robot staff. Ha 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 ha, this is interesting. Kai Kai grew long hair. Ha 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 ha. I should stick with this style. Song Song, go back to the shop. Let Kai Kai upload all the menu photos to the LED. Promote it. Understood, boss. Last time, we were short-staffed at the shop. So I duplicated an automatic service robot. How about now? Ding. Congratulations, you have obtained a pair of basic portals. How come the portal doesn't count as a system item? Although there are no customers yet. There is a source for ingredients. This location is by the sea. Oysters, scallops, shrimp, swimming crabs, sea cucumbers, abalones, squid. Can't I eat whatever I want now? Everything is arranged. Time to go scavenging. Although there aren't many mutated creatures in Jiaoqing that can be used as ingredients. In the wooden mirror, I can see quite a few purple and red names. Boss Lin? Is that the boss of the Chinese restaurant? Whoa, this is a portal? When was this set up here? Exchangeable items. Crystals, metals, edible mutated plants. Non-edible mutated animals, handicrafts, salt rocks. Rock shells. Exchange starts tomorrow. This is Xicheng? Is this really not another world? This is the Chinese restaurant. This is too surreal. What's that smell? It smells so good. Major Joyce, could you introduce the Chinese restaurant to us? Of course. To the left is the main hall of the Chinese restaurant, and the 4 storefronts. The entrance has a bench area. The right side has automatic food stalls. And the square in the middle is for guests to rest. There's an automatic water vending machine inside. Major Joyce. Can the people of Jiaoqing also be like the people here? Will the people of Yingqing be like this in the future? Of course. The Chinese restaurant will be open to all guests. The restaurant really is a magical place. Of course, as long as you don't violate the restaurant rules. The Chinese restaurant will be open to all guests. Greetings, guests. I am Kai Kai, the manager here. May I ask what you need? We need to go to the private room on the 2nd floor. The capital official should have made a reservation earlier. Understood. Please proceed to the 2nd floor. This is the Xicheng executive, Colonel Li Fugu. This is the Xicheng ability department head, 2nd Lieutenant Mori. This is the Jiaoqing executive, Edgar. This is the Jiaoqing Inspector General, Jiang Ming, who is also the leader of the Shashi gang. The person next to him is the deputy leader of the Shashi gang, also Jiang Ming's sister, Jiang Yang. Inspector General? Why is it someone from a gang? That's actually the question, Colonel Li Fu. Who wanted to ask, right? Heaven decreed it. Jiaojing's ability users must come from gangs. I allowed the emergence of ability users in gangs. But I couldn't control their development. And so, it's exactly as you see it now. Colonel, that's a bit biased. The Shashi gang has more people participating in the awakening. And therefore, the number of deaths is also higher. The price paid is far greater than the official one, isn't it? Your dishes are all served. Please enjoy, you tutorial mutants. I mean the mutants who weren't reported. When did it start to emerge? Does that matter? Now both of us are going to be expelled. How many years ago? 5 years ago. Did Bada Jesho start planning for a rainy day so early? Did something happen? What are you talking about? I don't understand, Shan Xiao. We have already bared our hearts to each other. What else is there that cannot be said? Knowing isn't necessarily a good thing. Forget it, let's not talk about this. Let's have fun. Wife, it's so delicious. Eat to your heart's content. Received. Wow, is this a wild area that has never been hunted before? So sandy, so refreshing. Ingredients in the desert are still too scarce. Must retreat and promote. Seems like it's quite far. But it's a coincidence. My car's fuel tank is infinite. Charge. Must retreat and promote. Even if it's far, it must be purged. The mutant peanuts captured last time are just one step away from upgrading successfully. Official intel only marks them from F to a grade. What will A-grade creatures become after further evolution? EW, this evolution process is too disgusting. What a long name. Ding. You have triggered a key hidden mission. Obtain mysterious ingredient 2. Time for my performance. He's trying to snatch the emerald golden chick from me? Dream on. The emerald golden chick is in hand. You're next. Don't make useless struggles. Good thing I brought the insight monocle. But this wind doesn't seem to be naturally formed. It's clearly aimed at me. Did this mutant monster evolve an ability? 48 hours have passed since Purple City lost all communication. Support teams from the 3 major cities have still not appeared. This has already explained the attitude of the 3 major cities. Even if you are worried about the 3 major cities discovering Zong hunting, with your usual style, Colonel Yuwaj, you shouldn't be so proactive. This is Colonel Wen Lin, executive of Ying City. A superstition that makes Colonel Joyce risk his life. We suspect that something has gone wrong in the central military city of the 3 major cities. Tutorial, as the only existing programming. Can you scout the status of the 3 major cities? Penetrating our forces into the 3 major cities, Yuwaj. The strength of the 3 major cities is not something that a team of mutants who can have compared to. This is emerald essence powder roasted potatoes. It can increase the awakening probability and ability value. As long as the scores are sufficient, the awakening probability can reach 100%. Ability value can increase by 1000. The appearance of this kind of roasted potato can extremely quickly make up for the ability gap. Surprised, right? In the past 2 days, the mutated animals and plants around the city have clearly shown reduced activity. In terms of time, it is exactly when this kind of ground essence gold powder food appeared. Are you saying that Boss Lin can eliminate the source? That allows mutant creatures to enhance their abilities? So penetrating into the 3 major cities is not impossible. No, no, no. Under the current situation, penetrating into the 3 major cities is useless. After the catastrophe and evolution 5 years ago, mutant creatures exceeding A grade appeared. The military city designated them as S grade. And this is not the upper limit of mutant creature levels. But humanity has not improved because of this evolution. That is to say, mutant creatures will have more than one round of evolution. But the upper limit of human mutants has been completely locked. New master and new master. Could it be referring to humans and mutant creatures? I'm not sure about that, but I'm very certain. Before the evolution, Gyeongsang City's nursery base didn't have any newborns successfully born. Don't tease with that expression. Having a Chinese restaurant. At least we don't have to eat iron black cakes anymore, right? At least, the people of Tutorial and Zicheng can happily live out the rest of their lives. No matter how you struggle, it will end in that generation. What kind of bridging the ability gap? What kind of penetrating into the 3 major cities? And then what? Make the surviving humans all soldiers? Like ants, miserably and painfully. Desperately welcoming the final ending? Colonel Edgar. I am a soldier. What determines my life and death can only be the sword and blade in my hand. Our original plan should indeed be considered in the long run. But there is one more problem now. Lying before us. That new portal on the east side of the Chinese restaurant. Wait, you don't know? Where does the other side of the new portal lead? Leader Colonel. There is an emergency. Tutorial patrol members sent back victory reports. There is a large-scale mutant creature invasion outside the safe zone. There is an abnormality outside the city. We originally guessed it was a dust storm. The Ninka executive isn't here. So we responded according to standard procedure. But not long after, we felt something was wrong. Sister Ling was originally looking at the situation in the distance. But as she kept looking, she suddenly started vomiting blood. Not long after, a mutant tide appeared. In the distance, there seems to be a huge creature. When I came here, the defense team was already fighting with mutant monsters. The walls inside the city are shaking. When NI, the superior, took people to appease the public. What grade is the tide roughly? There are all kinds of grades. Even B grade and C grade. Brother Shin said he couldn't control these mutant monsters. They seem to be controlled by something else. Controlled by something else? This is the ability of a high-grade mutant creature. At least an A-grade mutant monster can't do this. How is she now? Still unconscious. The city guard sent Sister Ling back into the city. She kept vomiting blood on the way. In the past, scouting A-grade mutant creatures was no problem. If she vomits blood, it only proves that she saw something more powerful than an A-grade creature. Driver, Jiang Ming, we are returning to the city immediately. Jiang Yang, assemble all members of the snake-killing gang who were brought along. And quickly assemble at the portal entrance, aiders. If it is really S-grade, with our current strength, it is impossible to deal with it. Quickly report to the 3 major cities. But don't mention the S-grade in your report. Just say it is very dangerous. Tide, I don't need you to teach me how to report. Let your people open the lock for me. Jean Silly. Take the mirror to the tutorial. We are at this juncture. And you still don't trust me? Still need to have people watch the city defenses? Until now, the action teams of the 3 major cities still haven't arrived. If the danger of this catastrophe is really far beyond the last one, the outpost's danger value will be even higher. We must be prepared for the fact that the 3 major cities are completely unable to provide support. Emoli Xiaowei. Leave 2 teams of mutants in this city. And all other combat-ready mutants and soldiers should support with full strength. Tutorial, is that so? Order the sacrifices and Jesse to set up sentries at the portal entrance. If there are signs of the tutorial city breaking, connect immediately to the tutorial. The official will help the tutorial residents evacuate. You. Tutorial, if an S-grade mutant creature really appeared. The next one won't be Purple City. I don't want to see a second Blue City fall. Honor does not belong to individuals. It belongs to the human collective. I thank Colonel Yuwij on behalf of the tutorial people. Everyone, stop your work immediately. And pass through the isolation door in order. Change into the isolation suits. What happened? Wasn't there an explosion just now? Hurry, let's go. I don't want to die. Everyone, return to your rooms immediately. Organize your personal belongings. And do not walk around until the alert is lifted. Everyone, return immediately to. Officer, can today's rations still be issued as normal? Officer, the outer wall where the shallow crystal layer is located has been breached. Xiaoming. How many more people can you mobilize there? Jiangyang, they can be mobilized in an emergency. Officer, the other mutant creatures attacking the wall are all gathering towards the damaged water well wall, converging over there. At most, a small team can be mobilized. I have already ordered them to support immediately. Wei, notify the city guards of the aggregate. And be ready for the residents to evacuate at any time. Report, a mutant creature destroyed a drone. In previous clashes with mutant creatures, this kind of situation has never occurred. This S-grade mutant creature might be more sharp-witted than expected. Smart. Let this drone hide in the feathers of the mutant creature above. Hurry. Need an attack ability. My visualization can't last long. Gravity suppression, swarm detonation, coordinate. Careful. There is a mutant cactus approaching the barrier from the northeast. Coordinate with lightning. No, it's too energy consuming. If this continues, the first to be exhausted will definitely be the humans. All divisions, attention. Spare no cost. Keep the super A-grade mutant creature leader outside the tutorial isolation area. Use the buff food. Deploy an attack formation. Fasten your isolation masks. Don't inhale the gas. And don't stare at this mutant creature for a long time. Lu Jianwei, Lao Luo. Lao Luo, you can't have anything happen to you. This mutant creature is extremely strong. Peering is a monument. What to do, Captain? Are we retreating at this time? Boss Lin seems to be chasing this S-grade mutant creature. There is Boss Lin chasing behind the super S-grade mutant creature. Coordinate with Boss Lin. Okay, understood. Attention everyone. The main force switches to members with control skills, striving to slow its speed. There is our invincible reinforcement behind the mutant creature. Officer, do you want the residents to evacuate now? What is this? It's too eerie. Is this S-grade creature attacking? Or is it fleeing? This seems to be the car of that Boss Lin from the Chinese restaurant. Jiangyang, do you mean? Force the mutant creature leader towards the Northeast, 1 o'clock direction? Officer, officer. Does the other party need to evacuate now? Wait first, the situation seems to have changed. It's completely useless. Faster, need to be faster. Is it my illusion? Why does the speed seem to have slowed down? Restraint ability, give it to me. Don't let it get near the city wall. Try your best to delay for 2 more minutes. We can do it. That is. Cut, can't even take you down? Easy peasy. This wine is gone. Is this still human power? Minister, 2nd team captain, prepare. 3rd team, prepare. Bow, lieutenant. The mutant creature nest hasn't retreated. The attack target seems to have changed. Your mutant side, our team, is fully supporting the 1st team, supporting the 2nd, 4th, and 5th teams. Supporting the 2nd, 3rd, and 6th teams. Follow me to support. The Dark Star tutorial team is coming to support. The target of the mutant creature is the bee gold powder roasted potatoes. Ding. You have collected mysterious ingredient 2. Completed the key hidden mission. Rewarded with 5 lucky draw opportunities. Rewarded with 3 featured card pool lucky draw opportunities. Ding. You have obtained the hidden achievement. Collect 1 type of HS and various levels of food. Obtained the ingredient beast level plus title. The hat obtained from the last lucky draw. Seems to be able to display titles. Ah, found it. What is the situation? Boss Lin, I've caught it. Ingredients delivered to the door. How can I not accept them? Fighting fish. Many people have eaten food from the Chinese restaurant. But I am the only one who has witnessed Boss Lin's divine power with my own eyes. Only me. This is since I came to this play world. The most satisfying harvest I've ever had. Hello, ingredient collector, Boss Lin. This title hat is really powerful. Hello, Molly. Novice farmer, Boss Lin. You know my name? Thank you for bringing me so many ingredients. Not at all, not at all. It was food healer Boss Lin who helped us. It's I who should say thank you. This is a thank you gift. Thank you for bringing me so much cargo. No, no, no. Don't thank me. Food healer Boss Lin. We should thank you. It's one thing or another. If you want to thank me, then bring more guests to the restaurant for a meal. And increase my revenue. There is an item comparison box in front of the portal. Please tell other guests that these mutant creatures can all be directly placed inside to exchange for coins. Isn't there a garage in the back? How did it become 2 doors? Whoa, it really has a storage vibe. Wow, my car also has a luxury single room. Done, unloading. Still haven't decided what to do with these bugs. Let's process this emerald round crystal first. It looks similar to the emerald crystal. It should also be grindable. But if so, the spice grinder won't be enough. The spices needed by the shop itself won't be able to be ground. Problems that can be solved with money are not problems. Buy a few more. Still the decoration style of the Chinese classical smoke and world. It's more compatible with the Chinese restaurant. What is this? Third floor? I didn't even notice when I came back just now. When did the restaurant have a third floor? One floor at a time, let's go to the second floor first to see. Elevator has arrived at the second floor. Food healer boss. Is there any instruction? No, go do your work. This title hat is actually quite fun. Is this for me to stay in? This is too good looking. Compared to the tent I slept in when I first came here, this is simply heaven. What kind of bitter life was I living before? My God. The restaurant level has jumped, leveled up. My room also leveled up. Take a rest first and then draw the prizes. Draw the regular prizes first. Ice, congratulations, you have obtained 1 pair of New Year firecracker ornaments. 1 pair of square sound system. Basement space. 37-meter all-terrain off-road tricycle upgrade kit. Vehicle diving function upgrade kit. Ornaments, sound system, and basement are not urgently needed items. Are these the good things? Going to Blue City for wild hunting soon. Was originally planning to buy a diving suit. This makes things easier. Upgrade, upgrade. My turn for the 5 consecutive featured draw. This time, I will definitely get back everything that belongs to me. Congratulations, you have obtained 2 fully automatic service robots. Inspection firework dehumidifier lighting lamp time 61. Equipment upgrade bench. The proportion of robots in the featured pool is too high. And this even drew a lighting lamp? Is this really a featured pool? Forget it, forget it. Go see what this equipment upgrade bench is all about. I'm going. Isn't this the equipment upgrade I wanted? Soldier. Detected that you have enabled equipment upgrade related functions. Non-ingredient upgradable materials will be reserved for you. No, why can't I scroll to the bottom? And the materials inside are all non-edible. The mutant creatures encountered in the white light before were automatically decomposed into ingredients. Non-edible ones wouldn't be kept. Stingy system, how many things did you swallow from me? Ding. All-terrain off-road diving 4-wheeled vehicle has been upgraded. (180 kilometers per hour). Next time chasing S-grade mutant monsters won't be as laborious as today. Upgrade the static field projector too. Going to hunt in the wild tonight, have some fun. Seems like only this can be upgraded. Add aiming function, upgrade it. Weight hasn't changed much. So clear. How can it get any closer? Awesome. It's actually controlled by my thoughts. I'll go find other upgrade materials tonight. Old boss. Detected 16,887 retail coins, 134444200 value coins. Do you want to upgrade the farm? Have I become a wealthy farmer? Go, squander. Add 2 chicken coops for egg production. Buy cattle and sheep to the maximum. Sugar workshop upgrade. Salt workshop, buy. Sauce workshop, upgrade it for me too. Soy product workshop, buy 2. Buy it all for me. Grow, grow, grow. So satisfying. Foreman, take the business situation from these 7 days. And coordinate with the head chef. List the consumption of each ingredient into a table. And synchronize with Song Song. Okay, please wait a moment. Calculating, Song Song. According to the proportions on this list, plant watercolor fruits, including nursery planting ground. Report boss. Calculation complete. Transmission complete. Good boss. The workload seems a bit heavy. Respected boss, hello. I am the fully automatic farm management robot. Happy to serve you. Let's call you Ming Ming. Song Song, you are promoted to farm manager. Ming Ming will cooperate with you to complete all farm work. Thank you, boss. In the future, combine the business daily reports every 7 days. Adjust preparation, planting, and breeding based on the farm daily report. The head chef, foreman, and farm manager will jointly propose. And I will approve it after reviewing before implementation. Okay, boss. Received. Go about your business. Couple finished recording. 5 portions of each. Okay, boss. Report, boss. There is a big order. The guest wants to see you. Ivig is here? Not just Ivig people, but also a new guest who wants to place a large order. They are chatting with each other in the front. The mutants of Zicheng are truly brave and skilled in battle. Is it because you often practice collecting corpses for mutant creatures? I don't deserve it. The mutants of Tutorial are also very decisive, especially the mutant who controls the direction. How could you mistake the Zicheng's intelligence for a mutant creature? Isn't it just that Zicheng? Mutants took a few more mutant creature corpses. And a snake killing game accidentally knocked out a few of Zicheng's mutants? How much longer do you want to talk? Are you looking for me? Hello, Boss Lin. I am the tutorial executive, Edgar. Nice to meet you for the first time. Please take care of us. Hello, Boss Lin. We may need to purchase in large quantities in the future. Here is the order. Nice to meet you for the first time. I have prepared a small gift for you. I am afraid there will be many disturbances and inadequacies in the future. Please correct me. If there is anything the tutorial needs to do, we will definitely cooperate fully. Really idle. Deliberately making me look like I don't know how to act, right? Officer Edgar, you are too polite. I accept your kindness. The restaurant operates normally. Money and goods are cleared. Accepting your things would be inappropriate instead. I have long heard that Boss Lin's ability is extraordinary and his character is noble. Seeing you today, it is truly extraordinary. The appearance of you and the restaurant is no different from heaven-sent nectar for the tutorial. You're quite good at talking. You also long heard, Colonel? Still remember that you only knew about the existence of a Chinese restaurant. Today? Officer, you are here. I am a businessman. Business is business. Just talk business in the store. The store is clearly marked with prices. Nothing to do with being noble or not. Understood, understood. Then look at this list. Colonel Edgar can go pick up the things on the list first. Your order needs preparation time. Expected to be 1 hour. In the future, the tutorial's daily orders, like Zicheng's, must be delivered before 2 p.m. For temporary additions that need to be made on the spot, double the fee after 7:30 p.m. Officer, we'll take these back first. I have another question for Boss Lin. I also have a question for Boss Lin. Boss Lin, the construction area fenced off next to the portal. Is that another portal? Would you mind telling me where it leads? S651439, multiplied by YM1431290Z. Blue City. Okay, thank you, Boss Lin. Respected Boss Lin. I only have one question as well. Can your restaurant's Jade Essence potato be supplied in large quantities? You have the money, Colonel? I'm asking Boss Lin. It will remain limited for the time being. But new varieties of food may be launched later. Understood. If it remains limited, is it possible to supply it only to the officials? Colonel Edgar, you wouldn't be trying to use those savings to monopolize the Jade Essence roasted potatoes, would you? Colonel, I am asking Boss Lin. Limited items are first come, first served. Though they are called limited, not many people buy them. When the IVIG officer comes to pick up the orders every afternoon, they buy up all the remaining Jade Essence roasted potatoes for the day. If you are interested, Colonel Edgar, you two can discuss it amongst yourselves. Alright, we won't take up any more of your time. Sorry for the trouble. How about this, Ivig? I won't take advantage of you. How about we split it between Zicheng and tutorial? Boss Lin didn't say it was all for the officials. And I don't think official monopoly is a good thing. If we can't fully guarantee public safety, we shouldn't strip them of their right to protect themselves. Do you think having superpowers makes you safe? Colonel, haven't you given up on infiltrating the 3 big cities yet? And what if I haven't? What if I don't hold you responsible for burning the tutorial granary and put it all on this? Could you give up that idea, Colonel Edgar? I know you haven't said everything. I thought after this afternoon, we should be a bit more honest. Of course. I can take you directly to see the truth. Where to? Tutorial. I'll go by myself. If you're not at ease, Colonel, you're welcome to bring people along. Not enough to give you advice, but a person who is always absolutely firm. The shell is salted worm meat with a sweet, milky aroma. The texture is very smooth. What a magical taste. It's actually quite delicious. Tastes a bit like crab meat. Let's try the crispy amber clasp bug. It's a bit like dried fried shrimp. And it has a faint pine wood fragrance. Not bad at all. These insect dishes all turned out quite successfully. Now, let's make the new dishes. I thought of today at tutorial. These materials should stay fresh for a while. Did you record all the thoughts? From shaking out the noodles under the hot water, to the first big bite of shredded chicken cold noodles. I've memorized it all. You don't need to record the tasting. Delete that, just mix the noodles and end it. Okay, boss. When I was mining for rock ore, in tutorial, I really missed these shredded chicken cold noodles. In such a hot climate, eating something cold is so refreshing. Let's go check on the barrier's original fascia. Inside the restaurant, I did indeed bury some secrets. The energy is purifying, but it repels humans. Humans gain abilities from the energy essence. How could there not be a price to pay? As ability users constantly use their powers, the toxins in the energy essence will surpass their internal spiritual energy. They will lose their human consciousness, reason, emotions, and memories. Researchers in the central city call them the lost ones. The lost ones are no longer human. Because human ability potential is capped. But the lost ones are not. The lost ones are also participating in evolution. This device has tutorials. Warning system for ability users. When danger is detected, it releases a sobering capacity. Everyone, after you go in, never take it off. Open the door. His name is Cassandra. He was the leader of the Tutorial City Guard second group. A second lieutenant. He awakened in October, the 5th year of the Cataclysm. His ability is Prison Lockdown. This soothing mental ability, though not a combat-oriented ability, was used way too frequently. Cassandra wasn't the first ability user in Tutorial, but he was the first lost one. Cassandra started showing strange symptoms. When he was returning from a mission, I got the news and rushed there with my men. But I was still one step too late. Cassandra, at that time, Tutorial, had no way to kill a lost one who surpassed human abilities. We could only do everything we could to lure him here and imprison him. After that, if any ability user in Tutorial shows signs of emerald color spreading outward from their eyes, they take their own life. If they cannot complete their own suicide, those present will help end their life. So, Cassandra is the only lost one in Tutorial. The safety window has shortened. Before, with the barrier device, there would be no movement for at least 20 minutes. Since you've seen him, let's go back up and talk. Although this place is under our control, it's not entirely safe. Cassandra is like this because the toxins in his body accumulated, surpassing what a human could bear. That's why he turned into this state. So if he eats the Chinese restaurant's food, would it? The Three Cities' experimental conclusion is that being lost is irreversible. Even if an ability user just turned into a lost one, injected antitoxins won't work. I also hope the Chinese restaurant's food might be useful. I've already ordered the guard unit to try it with roasted sweet potatoes. But I am deeply pessimistic about it. Becoming a lost one is irreversible. And becoming an ability user is equally irreversible. It looks like evolution. But it's more like planting a parasitic seed. Making human consciousness subject to control. Perhaps becoming an ability user is just a different kind of consciousness, taking root in the human body. Sweet tofu pudding is still the best. I wonder if the people in this world have a debate about salty versus sweet tofu pudding? Is there something, officers? Boss Lin, the jade essence. Roasted potatoes. When can they start being sold? That'll be tomorrow. The jade essence powder is still being ground. Thank you so much. This is not a free gift. You have to pay for it. No. We didn't mean to take it for free, Boss Lin. You saved us all. Take some people to tutorial. Copy down what's on the big screen, and give it to Edgar. What's going on? These people suddenly start thanking us and talking about being saved, bowing constantly. And then suddenly they all just left? How strange. Set off. Mutated monsters immediately. It's been a long time since I've seen such high-level monsters around Zicheng, huh? Bee swarm venom material, isn't that here? Let's go. Done. Next is spider silk. Let me look. So far away? Forget it, it's fine if it's far. The newly upgraded car isn't slow either. Full speed ahead. This looks like Salt City. Good grief, this spider nest has been using nearby mutated creatures as nutrients. This is my lucky day. To me, this is like a Christmas tree hung with gifts. Let's get to work. I was wondering why this S-class mutated web wouldn't run. Turns out it couldn't, it's fused with the tree. I guess this web never thought a four-wheel off-road vehicle would crash into its nest one day. Still not developed enough. Why would you fuse yourself into the ground? You completely blocked your own escape route. Then I'll just strike while the monster is trapped. This mutated Spider King was too careless when evolving. Very good. Besides the material, there's also a jade essence crystal. Totally worth driving so far tonight. The first time I got a jade essence crystal, the quest progress shot up significantly. This time it barely moved. After clearing the whole area, I didn't see any human bodies. That doesn't mean humans didn't become nutrients for the spider. Maybe it's already digested. Forget it, I can't dwell on it. Black text? What is the black stuff? Sisyphus? Is that a name or a species name? It looks like Ivig. Repeatedly hauling iron to the item dump box. Black rye. This upgrade brings quite a show. Let's call it a day. What a fulfilling day it's been. What was this thing supposed to be for again? To safeguard your sleep. It can soothe the mind. Who needs a soothing lamp? Anyone who works from dawn until midnight. Foraging, cooking, organizing, and managing. will fall asleep very quickly. Congratulations, host. I actually slept dreamlessly last night. I almost forgot I'm still in another world. I guess this thing isn't entirely useless. At least it helps you get a good night's sleep. Do you think there's anything you forgot to check yesterday? Ice, you have completed the hidden task. Using food to save the lives of 800 dying apocalypse survivors. Rewarding you with a lucky draw opportunity. I actually drew something good. Last time I sat upright on the sofa, praying while I drew. How did I end up with a Lunar New Year firecracker ornament? Jujube wood and apple wood. This calls for a grand dish. Smells so good, this is the one. Dip this crispy skin in white sugar. And it's absolutely delicious. Rue, watch closely. Every slice of roast duck must have skin on it. Absolutely perfect. Recorded. Reporting, boss. Everything has been recorded. Okay, open for business. New items. New items. I want to buy the new items. Hello, everyone. Please line up to place your orders. I am the first. I want half a fruit with roasted duck. I want a whole one. Ah, it's real. The city defense official didn't lie to us. Is this really the human world? No, this is even more like the human world. Everyone, please don't crowd the portal entrance. If you've arrived, don't linger. To keep traffic moving. Oh, okay. Are you from the tutorial zone? Don't be nervous. It's safe inside the Chinese restaurant. Mutated creatures can't get in at all. Looks like they are from the tutorial area. They're so shy, haha. You were like that when you first arrived too. There are roasted potatoes and sweet potatoes over there. Large portions, affordable and filling. Don't be afraid. I just came from Yenching not long ago too. You'll adapt eventually. They haven't adjusted to the restaurant yet. Don't scare them. You're almost corroded by toxins. Eating this will make you feel better. Inspector, why? Why are you helping us? I am no inspector. Every person who can stand on their own feet is one more spark of human survival. Hope lasts forever. The spark shall not be extinguished. That is the mission of our Red Flag Society. People from the tutorial area are already coming to buy things. It seems the official tutorial should have guided people to mine salt by now. Today. The number of customers has indeed grown a lot today. The revenue must have hit a new record. Emerald crystal powder. Quite a few roasted potatoes sold as well. Can upgrade now. Looks like someone put copper ore into the exchange box. Steaming station now has a diving function. Stationary field projector capture net has increased range. The scope upgraded with a wireless capture function. Added a grappling hook system. Combat power has been significantly boosted. The Blue City portal opens tomorrow. If I run into S-grade mutated creatures again this time, it shouldn't be too much of a struggle. Copper ore is here. Rock ore should be available too. Let's check if the Smart Rock Workshop has started operating. No need to worry about the work queue arrangement. It's just that once there is more copper and rock ore, I'm worried there won't be enough space in the warehouse. Salt produced in the farm, sugar, and other items, besides the direct supply to the kitchen, all need to be stored in the farm warehouse. With this main warehouse added, that makes 5 farm warehouses. That should be enough for a while. Box currency and sales currency are still plentiful, judging by the popularity of today's roast duck. Advance appreciation is necessary. 300 meat ducklings. 100 egg ducklings. Plus the originals. Exactly 1 max level duck coop to supply duck eggs. 2 max level duck coops to supply meat ducks. Chicken eggs and duck eggs are set. The basement can be utilized now. Captain, Duan. Will Sue and the others like bugs? Whether they get used to eating them, who knows? But they've never seen them before. We have to let them see them at least. From now on, there's no time limit for visiting. Why are there so many people today? Aren't you here too? Who wouldn't want to see their family and friends early? Mom, Dad. There's a Chinese restaurant outside the city. I don't need to go see you for now. Sister, if you were here, you would definitely love eating these. I brought some for you to try. Duanbai can't handle spicy food very well. Every time he eats it, his nose runs and he tears up. But the more he cries, the more he loves it. I brought spicy bullfrog. You guys go easy on it. I'm sorry. The risk of awakening was too great back then. But I had no choice. Late at night, I often wonder, why wasn't it me who died? Manager. The 3 ministers won't send anyone else to Purple City. But I can come see you often from now on. That's a good thing, right? Group 1, coordinate with Jiang Yang. As soon as the restraints are released, use immobilization and binding abilities to control him. Group 2, seize the opportunity and move immediately. Must ensure we shove these 2 roasted potatoes into his mouth. Group 3, if there are any signs of instability in the mutation parts, act immediately. Begin extraction. Group 4, hypnotize him in time, then extract memories. Something's wrong. He broke out. Cassandra escaped. The leader, he grabbed the roasted potato. Don't move, observe first. Promotion. My energy. His mental state is too unstable. His mind is like death itself. Boss Lin, this is Purple City's signal flare. It can be used underwater. If you encounter a situation where you need us, please pull it at any time. Thank you. Basic portal construction complete. Requires the host to activate it. With the situation in Blue City, will there be any human survivors left? Searching for mutated creatures in Blue City. Locating survivors. Steamed crab. Jellyfish salad. Start work. Mutated giant squid. Don't run. Still want to run? Do you think I spent all these materials for nothing? Not right. As expected, there's an S-grade mutated monster. It's not running away? Then I'll gladly accept it. So it came ashore to use its tentacles for stability. It's swimming in the opposite direction. In a way, this giant squid is pretty smart. Diving mode activated. It's completely different from being on land. Like flying a spaceship in space. Not just forward, back, left, and right, but also up and down pursuit. Jellyfish salad material collected. This should be smokable or salt bait. Collect it. Collect, collect, collect. These deep-sea mutated creatures. Ugly to look at, but that doesn't mean they don't taste good. Take them all. Time to show off the upgraded projector. Severing an arm to survive? Fine. If you throw it, I'll take it. Quite smart. Knowing that white light can't destroy inanimate obstacles. That thing earlier had white text on it. Triggering temporary task. Bring the strange escape pod to the surface. Task reward, automatic excavation upgrade package. Excavation upgrade package. Accept, accept, accept. I accept this task. Tie it up first, then chase. Done, start the chase. Whoa, this escape pod material is hard. Looks like equipment upgrade material. A very fruitful harvest. Back to the restaurant to check out my seafood trophies today. Not sure what the situation is. When we arrived, this is all we saw. It must have been the signal flare Boss Lin fired. This pod is likely what Boss Lin fished out of the sea. Don't know how long it's been soaking in the ocean. The door lock is still very secure. Judging by the shape and the surviving logo, this should be a Federation standard diving pod. Produced by the Harker family. There are usually 3 ways to unlock it. Remote unlock from the master control terminal. Biometric identification, and defense ID card authentication. The biometric identification instrument on this pod has been damaged. Perhaps only the last method remains, the defense ID card. Is it running out of power? Will the door open automatically when the power runs out? Hard to say. Harker family diving pods can theoretically sustain underwater for 10 years. Commander Jean, take your men back to Z City. Report this matter to the executive officer. Let the commander decide. I don't recall Executive Kipling of Blue City ever giving me this kind of clearance. Executive Officer. The deceased should be an ability user, a major. No danger inside the pod. June 1st. Mutated creatures in the safe zone show signs of significant strengthening. Rainy season arrived abnormally. It's only been 3 days since the last rainy season. Rations and drinking water in the city are temporarily sufficient, but communications are severed. Unable to contact the 3 cities. June 4th, anomalies appear in the sea. Typhoon incoming. June 6th, rainy season hasn't stopped. Large-scale movement of mutated creatures outside the city. Today, city defense deaths, 12 people. Injuries, 28 people. 3 people accidentally awakened their powers during combat. Antoinette awakened the profitability. From Major Antoinette's prophecy, I received an important message. In the Loop Sea, there is an ultra-level, mutated creature approaching. The Major saw Blue City, destroyed by this ultra-level mutated creature. Major Antoinette has fallen into a coma. I am preparing to arrange an evacuation plan. June 11th, Antoinette is. Prophecy is not about seeing the exact future, but about seeing various possibilities of the future. Major Antoinette saw. A turning point seems to be coming from the southeast. Cataclysm Year 10, June 11th, 9:39 a.m. South City Executive Colonel Kipling will activate it at 10 o'clock. The escape pod will allow Major Antoinette to seek human reality. That is the only arrangement I can make for now. Honor does not belong to the individual. Do not let Blue City sacrifices be meaningless. I hope the future survivors of Blue City can thrive. I also hope this log can see the light of day again. The notes in the log have changed. The writer has become Major Antoinette. First day in the escape pod, using my abilities. I steered the escape pod deep into the seabed. Vibrations came from land. Sorry, using my abilities makes me bleed. After the second time I woke up, my abilities seem to have grown. I saw Ing City. Forced visions. I saw that in the southeast of the continent. Something seems to have appeared. Not a mutated creature, but the energy is considerable. After the 4th time I woke up, I saw a girl from Purple City eating something fuzzy. Purple City is growing. The pod was hit violently. My ribs. Must reach the 3 cities before October. Otherwise humanity will face a very painful price. I don't know what that is. But there is still a possibility to prevent it before October. Humanity must head toward the future. This log must let the successor know. Ding. You have completed the task. The strange escape pod. Obtained, vehicle automatic excavation upgrade package. Upgrade now? Yes. The seabed and the underground can no longer stop me. This harvest is quite fulfilling. Time to organize today's spoils. Activate recording. With 16 crates of seafood, there are too many dishes to make. Next up, scallion braised sea cucumber, complete. Alright, time for the giant squid. First, make some giant squid meatballs to taste. Giant squid cubes, scallions, flour, cooking oil, and other ingredients set to autofill. Now just wait for the delicious result. So delicious. Open for business. Barbecue should be aromatic too. The tenderest tentacles, cross-cut, blanched and stir-fried, also delicious. The main body meat is tougher, but good for a fresh soup. Let's get to it. Boss, the two guests with the big orders are here. They went to the second floor room for a meeting. The head waiter Kai welcomed them professionally and took them upstairs. Well done. Now back to work, Kai. Wait a second, boss. Anything else? Take this to the guests. On the second floor. Understood. Considering the significant revenue they brought in, let's do them a favor. Fortunately, what actually happened was different. Boss Lin brought the escape pod to the surface, which is why this log saw the light of day. We opened the cabin door and checked Major Antoinette's body. 6 broken ribs. Died a month ago. Is the Blue City's S-class mutated creature definitely dealt with? Should be. Emily said after Boss Lin left through the portal. There has been no activity in the sea. Hello guests, this is what the boss asked me to give you. Everyone, it seems you haven't ordered yet. We'll order right away. Not rushing you. The waiter wants to remind you we have new arrivals. Steamed grouper, scallion braised sea cucumber, red braised prawns, giant squid meatballs, giant squid skewers, stir-fried giant squid flowers, and giant squid seafood soup. We can't just let it eat us. We should eat it, right? Order it all. Back to business, what important intelligence do you have? After the Cassandra Sentry ate the emerald crystal powder and roasted potatoes, she recovered her human appearance and consciousness. I used empathy to see her memories from when she was lost. A parasitic entity was in her brain. I could see her human memories. When she recovered, I saw the memories of that thing too. Cassandra acted as a double agent. I summarized it in 3 points. First, this mutated consciousness has a close connection to the Teia state. In the Northwest, all super-level mutated creatures and the consciousness in the lost individuals are connected to that location. Second, something existing at that location landed on Obita planet 10 years ago. Like yeast, it slowly fermented and eroded this planet. The first evolution was 5 years ago. And now the second evolution is because it is waking up. Waking up? Yes. Once it fully wakes up in October, everything on this planet will become its nutrients. Finally, there are many lost in the 3 cities. Even stronger than Cassandra. They travel between the 3 cities and Teia state, speeding up the awakening of the yeast monster. There are 2 months until October. The long night of Obita planet has entered countdown. We must take action. Crispy on the outside, tender on the inside. The squid cubes inside are so fragrant. Barbecue joint open for business. Grilled squid, prawns, oysters, scallops, and clams. Don't push, don't push. Line up. One order of chocolate. Dear guest, the restaurant has new items today. Let me introduce them to you. Sure, I'll take one of each. What are they eating? So fragrant, I want to order too. Certainly, guest. Seafood feast. This is just the beginning. Hey. This was sent by the boss. Wait. Why does this name look so familiar? I feel like I've seen it somewhere. Sisyphus. I remember now. Major General of the Alliance's Second Army. Who hasn't heard of his crisis punishment order? The second year, he was executed for a major crisis. The name on the iron rye is Sisyphus. Does this refer to part of the iron rye? Or is it on all of them? Don't know. The boss should be busy right now. I'll ask carefully when I pick up the order this afternoon. Does this Major General Sisyphus play the role of the rabbit in the story? Or the small tree, or the big tree? If iron rye really is a person, it doesn't quite make sense. At least the people we know definitely don't grow like iron rye. If we had the ability to see the origin of things, looking at tofu, we should see soybeans. Iron rye is the same. After processing and some methods, the appearance presented to us cannot be linked to Sisyphus at all. Makes sense. The processing procedure is the key information we are missing. Every plan has 2 prerequisites. 1. Enough money to buy roasted potatoes. 2. Stronger easy changers to ensure we won't be pinned to the ground in the 1 to 3 big cities. Also, everything discussed today must be kept secret from the public. Yes, if the plan fails, at least people can live in hopeful ignorance. If it succeeds, people will move toward a better future without even realizing it. There's nothing wrong with that. People in Purple City are really enthusiastic. I just wanted to see what's in the main shop. But I was pulled aside to listen to them talk about the development of the Chinese restaurant. They said before the Chinese restaurant appeared, they were very lost too. Wasn't the Chinese restaurant built by Purple City? What do you mean, it wasn't there at first? Purple City people said, the Chinese restaurant has only been in Purple City for less than a month. It has nothing to do with their officials. It was built by the divine teacher who came to the world. The divine teacher is Boss Lin. A divine stone? 1 month. That's truly something only a god could do. Don't say God. Don't you know? When a god comes to the human world, you shouldn't call them by their name. That divine teacher is very low-key. He only lets people call him Boss Lin. It's all because of Boss Lin that we were all saved. Yes, that is true. With seafood, we can build a seafood product workshop. Beef balls, fish balls, crab sticks, we'll have them all. And fodder processing stations, beer brewing stations, juice workshops, sauce workshops, bean product workshops, all upgraded to max level. You have unlocked a hidden achievement. Obtain title, Veteran Farmer. Reward, 1 free draw from the featured card pool. There are too many people, and service robots aren't enough. Give me service robots, give me service robots. Give me service robots. Congratulations, you've obtained fully automatic service robot. My wish was so effective? The system is being generous. So fast, another reality task is here. It's like the rainy season reality task, but the requirements are much higher. Specific food requirements for anti-visual wave perception distortion. Mental pollution. The fog tide might be even trickier than the rainy season. Emerald. Crystal powder stock isn't enough to complete the challenge. I wanted to rest tonight, but I can't stay idle. Time to go out and look for emerald crystal powder. When Evo arrives to pick up the order later, I'll ask about the fog tide too. One task after another. Let's eat dinner first. The timing is just right. Boss Lin, you had the waiter send me a note today. It's about the names on the iron rye. Did you see one stalk of iron rye with the name Sisyphus? Or was it many? Hard to say, I saw it in the Silver City ruins. Not much iron rye left there. Just saw a few broken ones. And the names were all Sisyphus. Boss Lin, I have quite a bit of iron rye. Would it be convenient if I brought them over, so you could take a look? Name your price. Small matter, easily handled. When you two come to get your order tomorrow, just bring them over. Many thanks, Boss Lin. By the way, I also have a question for you too. When the fog tide arrives, what mutated creatures will appear? Will it be like the rainy season, with mutated creatures growing faster than usual? When I mentioned the rainy season to Evo before, he obviously knew the rainy season was bad. This time, a fog tide will hit in about 47 hours, lasting for 20 days. I wanted to ask what the previous fog tide was like, but it seems you haven't encountered one before. Exactly. If we call it a tide, it certainly isn't fog that dissipates in half a day. Let me warn you in advance. During the fog tide, you can buy food that adds effects for dampness, visual deprivation, auditory deprivation, perception distortion, and mental pollution. The restaurant will also release some related new items. Understood. Thank you, Boss Lin, for revealing this. We will definitely prepare enough money. And let more citizens in the city patronize you. Both executives were so unfamiliar with the fog tide. 10 years after the cataclysm, this is the first time a fog tide has appeared. Never mind, let's go replenish the stock of emerald crystal powder. The fog tide is a manifestation of the next evolution of the cataclysm. Auditory waves, perception distortion, are not influences caused by ordinary mutated creatures. What if it's not a mutated creature? Antoinette's log wrote. She saw vast stretches of dense fog. You mean? Antoinette might have been describing the fog tide. And that sentence. The verdant color in the air around is diluting. The verdant color spreads in another form. We thought these were two possible future events. But it is also possible that these two sentences will both become the future. Another form. Yes. The fog itself might be the threat. Around the city, let alone A or B level, we don't even see sea level ones. Let's look further away. Not many can be used as ingredients. Only good for upgrade materials. This is perfect for underground mining mode, isn't it? Mutated sand scorpions and mutated peanuts are plentiful. At 200 emerald crystal powder roasted potatoes a day, it should last 5 or 6 days. Purple and silver cities might not find much emerald crystal anymore. Let's go check the tutorial. The guest still mining in the tutorial at this time. Prosperity is just around the corner. Past 12 o'clock. I was going to take a tour of Blue City again. But never mind. Better go back and finish the shop work. Over 500,000 points, very steady. Just right. I also got the service robots and chefs earlier. The robots can open the new shop. Done. Deduct today's maintenance points. Deduct the charging points for the robots. Deduct the store's daily supplies. Implement the plan made earlier first. We'll discuss situations that haven't occurred yet when they happen. With the Chinese restaurant, values will naturally be transmitted. Let's end the meeting here. Everyone get some rest early. Only when you're well rested can you deal with the coming challenges. Is that the assembly bell? Is something major happening? Confirmed by reliable sources. Notice to all city residents. In 33 hours, a fog tide will occur, lasting for 20 days. Possibly accompanied by cold, dampness, and visual waves. Fog tide is coming. We'll just go to the Chinese restaurant and buy the corresponding food. We survived the rainy season, what's there to fear? Even if the mutated monsters come, I'll just eat a big meat skewer to increase attack power and fight them. A fog tide sounds terrifying. Have the good days only lasted 2 days, and now they're ending? The city will be closed tomorrow. We won't be able to come to the Chinese restaurant anymore. Let's hurry and stock up on food today. Why is there a steamed seafood shop overnight? What's so strange about that? This is all Boss Lin's work. See that sign there? Such a grand and exquisite thing. Boss Lin made it overnight. Do you know the fog tide is coming? How come you don't look nervous at all? Yes, we were notified this morning. You were notified? How are you not panicking? At this point, shouldn't you be rushing to earn money and stock up on food before the city is sealed? Seal the city? Purple City isn't sealing. Not sealing? The fog tide's mutated monsters are powerful and can make people crazy. Doesn't Purple City protect you? They do. The officials said the guards are setting up defenses outside. And we are quite strong too. Remember those mutated mosquitoes during the rainy season? Didn't we kill them all? Not just mosquitoes. Who here hasn't killed a couple of mutated monsters? Even if the ones in the fog tide are stronger, we can eat food to become stronger too. If that doesn't work, buy some beer. What's there to be afraid of? Right, if you're too scared. You can save up to buy emerald crystal powder roasted potatoes. And become an easy changer yourself. These fish balls are so fresh, my tongue is about to fall off. I never liked fish, always thought it was too fishy. Didn't expect it to taste like this. And these beef balls. The texture is so firm. Completely different from eating beef. Try the sea velvet stew. In the spicy hot pot. Who knew it could taste this good? Yeah, delicious, delicious. Sour, spicy, and refreshing. Every bite is the original taste of the sea. So this is the sugar Grandpa talked about. I finally got to eat it. Earned a lot today. The guests are probably all preparing for tomorrow's fog tide. Boss, this is today's daily business report. The steamed seafood shop is doing very well. The tables haven't been empty once. The spicy hot pot and skewers turnover is also very high. And the candy sales are high too. Official orders are also increasing. Everyone is preparing for the fog tide. Boss Lin, regarding the fog tide. Is there anything else we need to pay attention to? Guests from both cities. You can purchase more emerald crystal powder roasted potatoes. And roasted potatoes with emerald essence powder. Also, I hope guests from both cities can come to the Chinese restaurant for meals as usual. After all, I have a reality task to finish. Definitely, definitely. Purple City officials have already taken measures to ensure citizens can come to the restaurant as much as possible. Boss Lin, please take a look. These iron rice stalks. The names are all Sisyphus. Many thanks. Cash box can be upgraded. Need to increase the recycling unit price for item to all boxes. Let the guests earn more money. All our restaurant reserves. 700,000 points. Expand all stores first. After expanding stores, the kitchens must also be upgraded. Tables, chairs, and trash cans as well. Leave a pure bone broth pot at the spicy hot pot shop. To give guests who can't eat spicy another option. Blue City has so much more emerald crystal. Harvested 2 large fields of it. Emerald crystal and emerald essence are almost enough now. The problem lies in grinding efficiency. Supreme Spice Grinder increases efficiency many times over. Integrated hexagonal level wall-breaking pulverization. Original 36-hour ultra-micro grinding. Now only 18 hours. With the automatic food combination machine, I can finally free my hands. Upgrade everything to the highest level. Sweet, stepping directly from primitive society into the technological era. Before the fog tide arrives, the preparatory work for the challenge task is complete. Now it's up to the guests to see how much they buy. Evo, fog tide is coming. Isn't the city planning to seal it? This city isn't a perfect underground fortress like the tutorial. Once the fog tide hits, the interior will be affected too. If the fog tide's influence is really so large that the officials can't block it, then the Chinese restaurant is the only solution. Did you catch Boss Lin's subtext just now? Buy more emerald crystal powder. The roasted potatoes might have two meanings. 1. We need official easy changers to raise their power and limits to cope. 2. We need massive awakening of the public. Maybe you're overthinking it. Boss Lin is the restaurant owner. Of course he has to consider the restaurant's revenue. Maybe there isn't so much hidden meaning in his words. Should we proceed with tomorrow's plan to seal the city? Don't change it, continue with the plan. Didn't Boss Lin say he hopes guests from both cities can come to the Chinese restaurant to eat as usual? No change to the plan. Isn't that equivalent to going against Boss Lin's hint? Locking the tutorial doesn't mean the fog tide. For 20 days the city gates will be locked. We must figure out what kind of influence this will really bring. Emerald Crystal, Precision City. Is there a possibility that the ones who really need these two types of roasted potatoes are people other than the general public? You mean when the fog tide arrives? The ones more heavily affected might be the easy changers? It's just a guess. It's just a personal guess of mine. This was gathered over the past couple of days. Before the fog tide arrives tomorrow, let the observers nearing their critical threshold raise their limits first. Edgar, your intuition is always spot on. Perhaps this isn't overthinking. Is that so? I actually hope I'm just being overly anxious this time. Colonel Edgar may look laid back on duty, but his reasoning is quite cautious. He wouldn't make baseless guesses. The fog tide carries negative effects of mental pollution. It's hard to say if it isn't targeting the easy changers. But there's one thing that doesn't make sense. If the fog tide means easy changers are being polluted, wouldn't Boss Lin's hint to purchase more emerald crystal powder, roasted potatoes be enough? The powder increases awakening rates and ability levels. The higher the ability level, the closer one is to getting lost. Colonel, Boss Lin didn't give us the steps to solve the problem. But perhaps he already gave us the answer. Just follow Boss Lin's advice. Buy food with extra buffs. Protect the public's regular meals. And buying the two types of crystal powder roasted potatoes is enough. Correct. Purple City is no longer in an isolated situation. Notify Jesse and Chris. Strengthen the protection of official easy changers before the fog tide comes. Transfer Griffin's resources and Haytan's equipment to replenish the easy changer department and wall guard units. Yes, I will notify them. Call all the organizations of easy changers to a meeting. Tomorrow at 9 a.m. All organization heads come to the central tower. It's the same as I thought. The first portal. The first time I obtained the emerald crystal. The task progress jumped up significantly. After that, the main quest didn't grow much. It only grows slowly with daily operations. Fine, let it grow slowly. There are far fewer mutant creatures around Purple City. Around the tutorial area it's okay. But mutant creatures in the desert are hard to supply. The restaurant's main ingredients. Eroded vegetables will also eventually run out. The restaurant needs a more stable source of food supply. The farm's plants and animals aren't fully mature yet. Buy another 500 planting plots. 200 sapling plots. And 260 climbing vine trellises. Approved. The farm now has 1,560 planting plots, 25,000 square meters. The system has shortened the growth cycle. Tomatoes can be harvested in 10 days. Even better than a management game. Pork output rate is nearly 100%. Beef 60%, mutton 75%. Based on supplying 6,000 people. Now that the tutorial area is also rich, 115 pigs, 33 beef cattle, 150 sheep. Activating the farm's ecological self-breeding system. Awarded 1 draw chance. Automatic breeding? If the breeding keeps up, wouldn't I not need to buy more? The farm is getting bigger and bigger. Giving you level 3 authority. Management and resource allocation, feed and fertilizer spending. Construction of nurseries, raw material purchases, I'll leave them to you. If materials are missing in the future, approve it directly. No need to apply for it. Song Tsung will manage it well. The steamed seafood shop and the main shop are done. Fish and shrimp farming also needs fresh water. Upgrade the 2 fish ponds directly to the top level. Use the wild-caught inventory for fish fry. Song, you are in charge of distribution. Freshwater is handled. For saltwater farming I need to go to Blue City. Also upgrade the saltwater farming. Hidden task completed. Top tier seaside farming building. Awarded 1 draw chance. Why does this title sound so strange? But I can't have too many draw chances. Let's call you Liang. The seaside farm is left to you and Song. Received. Tonight's expansion results are impressive. Planting plots, livestock farming, expansion of breeding system, level 3 freshwater fish ponds, saltwater fish farms. Too tired, let's talk tomorrow. Take a bath first to relieve the exhaustion. Yesterday I was really too tired. Laid down and fell asleep immediately. It seems there was something I didn't do last night. Forgot to draw. 2 standard draws. 1 premium draw. Draw the standard ones first. What do I need so many firecrackers for? This is pretty good. Put it in the living room for use when I finish working. Quite good, replenished right after using. The time-limited task is about to begin. The system really knows how to cater to interests. Today the fog tide arrives at 5 p.m. After eating breakfast, I need to make some symptomatic new products. Targeting the fog tide. Success. Carrot slices. Sure enough, it's related to vision. Next dish. Delicious. Crispy when you bite in, like potato chips. Chewy with the unique gelatinous texture of pig ears. The more you chew, the more fragrant it gets. I want the same as the boss. I want one too. I want one too. Crispy and dry, fragrant. Sure enough, it's related to mental resistance. Testing visibility at each point, temperature check. Point 1, visibility above 3 kilometers, temperature 17.07 degrees. 21 to 22.5 degrees Celsius. Is there also an unusual feeling of cold? Yes, but the measured temperature hasn't changed. Inconsistent with the perceived temperature. Just now, I had a very strong feeling of being watched. It's here. The white light appeared, it's so cold. There's nothing here. What on earth is going on with this fog? No bearing fangs or claws of enemies. Only the unresolved unknown. The more you reach this point, the more patient you need to be. The moment you need to focus most on the battlefield is not when you are being attacked, but when you don't know where the enemy is. First day of the fog tide. Check the reality task. Data only starts counting after the fog tide arrives at 5 p.m. Today, roasted potatoes, and water were bought by the tutorial area. Customers bought a lot, but the tutorial area has locked down the city. To complete the reality task, customers need to come to the restaurant normally. I've already mentioned it to both city officials, but I can't rely solely on others. In case there are any factors affecting customers coming to the restaurant, I need to solve them myself in advance. Drive out and take a look. What exactly is going on with this fog tide? It's not moving. This fog isn't making them stronger. It's more like it's controlling them. Oh my god, what on earth has happened? Around Purple City, usually sea-level creatures are scarce. Now all the low-level mutant creatures are merging non-stop. Merging larger and larger. This can't be their own instinct. It's more like there's something controlling them from behind. The tutorial area locked the city, while Purple City although didn't lock the city. The officials limited the safe zone. Customers basically withdrew by this afternoon. Go to the Blue City Sea area and look around to see the situation. The mutant monsters were previously fighting to the death. Why are they actively throwing their lives away now? I'll go check their memories. The situation is not right, Mingyu. The consciousness of the mutant cactus died shortly after the future. Now what's controlling it is the fog. The fog is alive. It should have its own consciousness. Not bad, I collected a few A-level and B-level mutant monsters. A-level boxes, 12. Points collected, 4,800. Plus the previous balance of 135,220 should be 140,020. Why is it only 139,320? 700 are missing. This situation has never happened before. The energy in these monster boxes was sucked away by something. In the afternoon, the city wall was still visible. Now it's late at night. The fog is thickening. The fog tide itself doesn't produce new monsters, but it consumes the energy of mutant creatures. If it gets thicker and thicker, sooner or later it will affect the customers. Quick. Quick, wake up. Hole, stop sleeping. Quick is acting strange. The moon is curved, the birds are flying. The branches outside smile so sweetly. Mother. Quick. Quick, this is those harem pants that Mother always wore. The scent of citrus and sunlight is Mother's scent. I'm so cold outside, so cold, I have to find her. Quick. 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 He's too strong, Turna. Call Turna for help. Turna isn't here. He went to the restroom and didn't even put on shoes. Something happened. Captain. What's wrong? Hold him down, I'm going to get the roasted garlic skewers. Is his foot becoming conscious? Feed him another portion of stir-fried carrot strips. Shui shui. Where did I just go? You were crazily yearning to walk outside. No matter how we called you, you didn't respond. Like you were possessed. I think I heard my mother's voice. She was singing a lullaby from childhood, saying it was very late. Do you still remember what the voice was like? I remember it was like a dream. I forgot everything when I woke up. Where did you find him? The city gate guards said the person is already under control, thanks to the roasted garlic. They are staying there for observation now. Open all the room doors. Gather the beds together. Divide into 4 groups for rotating duty. Those who aren't sleeping should eat roasted garlic skewers before bed. From 12 o'clock until now, 14 easy changers within the city have shown abnormalities. All of them were impossible to communicate with, walking towards the city gate on their own. Regained consciousness after being fed roasted garlic, but none of them could remember what happened. They were all sea level. Are there any abnormal reports from the Easy Changer department outside the city? No. Why hasn't Mori withdrawn yet? Captain. We are clearing the mutant creatures 15 kilometers away. There have been no abnormalities in the outer city squad so far. Be careful. You must withdraw by 3 o'clock. Yes. Captain, it's nothing. I kicked a stone. Energy consumption tonight seems to be faster than usual. No matter, work until 3 o'clock. It cost 10,000 city credits to save you back. Don't try to pull that body is here but soul is gone act. I remember what I did. Never thought about escaping. Nor ever thought about giving up on myself. I clearly remember every person who died because of me. I have to carry them and walk forward. Walk until the day I can no longer walk. Yes. I have nightmares every day. This cannot be blamed on anyone else. I also don't think everything should be blamed on myself. But guilt is not controlled by reason. You have to give me time to self-correct until I can accept it. Yo, Colonel Wu, you are also up so early? Haha, is it because of old age that the sleep quality is not good? Last night, 14 easy changers in Purple City fell into a state of semi-loss. All sea level. Any in the tutorial area? The tutorial area has no easy changers below sea level. It seems it really is a problem of ability level. Not necessarily. It's impossible that there are only 14 people below sea level in Purple City. What about the awakening methods of these people? All of them awakened before the restaurant introduced roasted potatoes. Not one of them had eaten the emerald crystal powder roasted potatoes. The tutorial area also had a discovery last night. Almost all observers had an unusually exhausting feeling after finishing their shift. Except for 4 people who clearly didn't. They were all people who had eaten the emerald crystal powder roasted potatoes to break through their limits. This fog seems to be screening conditions. Directly controlling and merging those below sea level. Consuming energy first for those above sea level. And more frighteningly, the abnormalities are quite subtle. Supplement investigation of all easy changers above sea level. Whether they have a feeling of exhaustion. Be sure to mark the awakening method clearly. Boss, your predictions are miraculous. The big order customers have really arrived. Great. I'll be downstairs in 10 minutes. The ability levels of those above sea level have all shrunk to varying degrees. Fortunately, there was no large-scale expansion last night. I won't spend much until the city funds are restored. More than double what it was before. Boss Lin, is this quantity for the duration of the fog tide? Everyone can purchase more of these two types of potatoes. The supply will naturally also increase. Besides that, during the fog tide, for those above sea level, the recycling exchange price will be lowered to varying degrees. The recycling price lowered? It shouldn't be that your recycling unit price was lowered. The recycling unit price hasn't changed. It's the value of the items themselves that has changed. The value of the items themselves? Do you mean energy? Sorry, I spoke too much. Is the reduction in the value of items above sea level uniform? Or are they different? They are different. That's also right. How could a power bestowed for nothing be without a price? During the fog tide, can the detoxifying food in the Chinese restaurant still function normally, right? That's correct. Will these two types of roasted potatoes continue to be supplied here? Of course. This is today's order from the tutorial area. This is Purple Cities. Half an hour before the orders are finished, I will have someone notify you guys who are staying in front of the portal. Okay. If it reaches the end of business hours, and your emerald potatoes are not sold out, could you please notify us? The official can buy up the leftover roasted potatoes every day. This is good news. Fine. Okay. Can I buy 5 emerald crystal powder roasted potatoes now? And 2 emerald essence powder roasted potatoes? Of course you can. Hello, Boss Lin. My name is Cassandra. I thank you for your appearance on behalf of myself and countless compatriots. Business is business. You don't need to be too polite, officer. All the food I serve is not free. Just like Colonel Edgar said, this Boss Lin is mysterious and powerful, direct and independent. Just now, when I asked Boss Lin about the monster boxes, and whether the energy had changed, Boss Lin's attitude wasn't very clear. Boss Lin not answering is also an answer. Boss Lin said the value changes for every monster box are different. There is one more key point. The easy changers below sea level appearing in a semi-lost state had no prior signs at all. If the tutorial area hadn't done a secondary check last night, no one would have noticed this subtle discomfort. So, that's why Boss Lin told us to buy more of the 2 types of roasted potatoes. Boss Lin didn't tell us why, but he had already told us what to do. That Officer Edgar is really keen. His guess direction should be about the same as mine. He has already thought of the essence of Easy Changer's awakening. The officials have added a large number of emerald roasted potato orders, 4,000 emerald crystal powder, and 500 emerald essence powder challenges. The goal is set. Buying them out shouldn't be a problem. Yesterday the visibility was still over 3 kilometers. Now the city walls are already blurry. The fog has been thickening continuously. Forget it, no matter how the fog changes. I can only do one thing. Cook the food well, let's start working. During the fog tide, you may temporarily act normally, but do not act alone. It's best to travel with at least 3 people. If you want to become an easy changer, you must awaken by purchasing emerald crystal powder roasted potatoes from the Chinese restaurant. Do not attempt to swallow crystals yourself. or awaken by fighting mutant creatures. This action is extremely dangerous during the fog tide. Once there is an awakening situation, you must report it to the official immediately. The awakened ability users need to stay behind. Wait a moment, there is a physical examination. I want a tomato, egg, and meat bun. And 50 candies. I really can't help you. Hey. Where is Turna? Both he and Quick had an accident last night. Walked out of the city like they were possessed. And only recovered after being fed roasted garlic. The easy changers affected during the fog tide are clearly confirmed to be autonomous awakeners, meaning easy changers who did not use emerald crystal. Powder roasted potatoes during awakening. Those below sea level will appear in a semi-lost state. Those above sea level will have a feeling of exhaustion, and internal energy consumption will speed up. Every time you use an ability, you are overdrawing your life. The easy changers on the list should not use their abilities during the fog tide until you break through a level via emerald crystal powder roasted potatoes and emerald essence powder roasted potatoes. Business starts. I haven't seen any green-eyed easy changer customers. The Purple City officials should have already thought of countermeasures. Emerald crystal powder and emerald essence powder roasted potatoes are indeed critical during the fog tide. Eva's attitude, or even how much can be provided every day, the officials will buy as much as possible, for a long time to come. The demand for these two types of roasted potatoes will not be small. Get the new products out first. Go out and get the raw materials. Upgrade all equipment to full level. Fully automatic filling and shipping. Plump preserved vegetable meat guacue, flatbread, is also a very classic method. But the pickling and fermentation of the plump preserved vegetables take time. Can only add it later. Every time a new product is released, it's like a running race. I can't even get to the front of the line. Oh my god, this is too fragrant. One bite and the chicken soup freshness makes my tongue fall off. Hey, there's another new stall. Stop lining up for this one, let's go line up for that one. The meat is tender and juicy, mixed with the crispy crust. The texture is solid and chewy. No. I have to buy another beef one and a brown sugar one to try. Chicken juice tofu creates a sense of warmth, which can fight against the cold effect of the fog. Symptomatic. Although the fresh meat guacue is only a basic buff, but the meat is fragrant and the dough is crispy. Customer acceptance is high. Both new products are selling very well. Wait, I'm a bit stuffed. Then eat a skewer of hawthorn candied fruit to improve digestive efficiency. Colonel? Yes, I'm eating it. Breaking through in half an hour. Brother, I've reached the critical threshold. Success. But this feeling, it's like something is inside the body. silently sucking blood all the time, growing until it was just removed. Executive officer, there were some situations temporarily. After Cassandra arrives at the post. Can you start? Tell me what the situation is? Calm mind ready. Teleportation ready. Frozen domain ready. Medical group ready. He seems to have started examining me. Action upon signal. What flashed by? Safe, Immediately notify Colonel Edgar. The fog is indeed absorbing energy. And there's something bigger hidden behind it. Executive officer is arriving immediately. Good. Additionally, please notify Colonel Iger and Major Joyce to come to the Chinese restaurant immediately. The executive officer has top-secret military intelligence to discuss. Crayfish should not be human food from this world. Looking at the size, they probably have been breeding carefree for a while. However, after meeting a Chinese chef, its life as a shrimp is finally complete. Are spicy crayfish delicious? The base sauce is the soul. It's so flavorful. I feel like I've returned to the night market in an instant. The shrimp meat is chewy, firm, fresh, and sweet, mixed perfectly with the spicy and fragrant base sauce. These crayfish are all bigger than the original worlds. It's extra satisfying to eat. Let's have another main dish. This flower-cut eel meat will curl up like dragon scales when heated. Okay, only the last step remains. Can't take it anymore. Eat lunch first. So there is a super powerful creature hidden in the fog. It's very likely a yeast monster. It is very likely that the gaze watching me doesn't even seem like a biological creature. It exerts more pressure than any mutant creature I've ever seen. If it's not a yeast monster behind the gaze that Jiang Ming described, the situation we face will only be more dire. More than that, there's something else bothering me right now. The second communication message really concerns me. This kind of hidden, anonymous messaging, and the specialized encrypted transmission method, is very similar to one City Executive received. Colonel Edgar thinks it's related to Major Zimmond. But this signature is different. With Major Zimmond's clearance level, he shouldn't have access to the Lazybird protocol. Indeed, the former looks like it was trained by intelligence professionals, and had plenty of time to draft the message. The latter's sender might have never worked in intelligence, Or the situation was too urgent. This message arrived after the transmission from the Military City Command Center. Risking exposure. The only reason I can think of is that the situation is critical. But why urgent? I just received the message. No action taken, no consequences produced. Unless the sender knows that the future possibilities will change along with my actions. I suspect there is another prophet within the 3 major cities. Respected guests, your dishes are served. So that's how you eat this. The lily and aloe vera is crunchy, sticky, and delicious. Give the 2 of them a big spoonful each. Both sides have an equal number of people. But Colonel Iger and Major Joyce, even adding Hayes, are dragging their feet. Opposite them, Edgar and Jiang Yang. Their arms are moving so fast they're creating shadows. 2 portions of steamed grouper. Tomato and egg with rice. 2 big scoops for each person. Add a bit more king squid flour. Molly, eat a little more of this. What's special about this dish? The dish description says, it can increase max HP and health recovery speed. Boss Lin releasing such a dish at this critical moment must have a reason. It can restore the vitality drained by the fog. Everyone sitting here is either not yet awakened or has already broken through a level. Only Molly is the only one here who is still a mutant affected by the fog tide. Why not just have her try it? What dish can reduce fatigue? I can't really feel it. If you don't use abilities, fatigue itself is hard to detect. No matter. The ability department has logs for daily training. We'll compare the comprehensive values later. The 3 major cities prophet told us to hide the golden light and stay away from the front line. But Major Antoinette told us that before October, we must go to the 3 major cities. These 2 conclusions are clearly contradictory. Prophets present fragments of future possibilities. The same conditions placed before different people. Decision makers with different personalities will make different judgments. Just like when the fog tide comes, the response strategies of the tutorial city and sub-city aren't exactly the same either. But in fact, neither of these conclusions is our own judgment. We are the ones who truly act, that's right. The current situation further proves we need our own prophet. There's still time for the prophet thing. Even if Major Antoinette said to go to the 3 major cities before October, there's at least 2 months left. The most important thing right now is the 3 major cities will arrive in 10 days. The tutorial city portal must be hidden. I remember you have a stealth ability. Get him to break through to S level within 10 days. To hide the portal. Also, move most of the tutorial cities residents to the Chinese restaurant or sub-city. In case we can't fight them off, we'll have fewer losses. Might have to trouble the sub-city to make arrangements. But won't moving the tutorial city residents raise suspicions? I had planned for this long ago. Since the S-level mutant attack, I have been slightly exaggerating in the messages sent to the 3 major cities. How much more did you send? Probably 5 or 6 reports a day. Frenetically highlighting the dangers of the tutorial city. Asking why the 3 major cities haven't come yet. Farmland destroyed. Medicine production reduced. Severe civilian casualties. Many city guards killed too. So from the S-level attack until now, I've been sending messages at this frequency for so long. And the military city hasn't cared at all? So the military city sending a message now isn't necessarily to help. It's more like they are in need of people themselves. Currently, buy as much emerald crystal, powder and emerald essence powder as possible. Roasted potatoes allow natural awakened ones to break through, reducing the effects of the fog tide, and helping non-awakened ones unlock the abilities we need. Sub-city will consolidate a list of high-priority abilities. The tutorial city can consolidate one too. If the funds aren't enough, like Chief Jiangming's roasted potatoes, Sub-city will cover a portion. Hey, thanks a lot. Got it, got it. What? Wait a second. What's wrong, Colonel? Didn't you say the funding for upgrading us, for the roasted potatoes, was the tutorial city government draining its savings for? We were supposed to pay back half after we break through. Using money from the Santung gang? What? Didn't the subsidy pay for half? Hey, you're collecting money from both sides. No, it's a misunderstanding. I haven't even collected your money yet. Quickly thank Colonel Iger. The subsidy is paying half, admire. Your brain is so sharp, luckily you aren't my superior. Otherwise I'd have been swindled out of everything. I'm still very good to my subordinates. Hard to say, Fu-yi. Alright, let's leave it at that for today. Return to your respective cities and push forward. Time waits for no one. For the action team 10 days from now, we must ensure they don't return. Or let them leave. With the messages we want them to carry back. The glutinous rice and peanuts need to be soaked thoroughly. Let's add it to the new dishes first. System recording started. This is gold and silver garlic. The fried golden garlic is charred, fragrant, and crispy. The raw garlic is spicy and refreshing. After mixing with hot oil, the raw garlic is also blanched. The spiciness becomes mellow. Add light soy sauce, oyster sauce, and sugar. And the garlic sauce is ready. Assembly complete. Fresh, it's so fresh. Both ingredients are soaked just right. Purchase a shell-breaking machine, sieving machine, and boiling pot all upgraded to full level. With automatic filling and shipping, the entire automated production line can be connected. Perfect. We'll be able to see the results soon. Silky on the palate. The texture is thick and dense. The peanut flavor is rich. The nutty fragrance is dominant. The glutinous rice is soft and sweet interspersed throughout. This workflow is actually applicable to soy milk as well. But the farm has a max-level bean product workshop. No need to add extra machines. Just buy an insulated bucket from the bean product workshop. Automatically fill with freshly made soy milk. Place a disposable paper cup rack and sugar next to it. Let customers add it themselves. Oh? The bean aroma is subtle, carrying a fresh plant fragrance. I didn't expect simple soy milk to taste this good. Didn't I bring you food? Why did you come here? You don't understand. I sensed that Boss Lin was going to launch a new product. Such a fragrant and sweet smell. Did you smell it? I told you Boss Lin would definitely launch a new product. As expected of Boss Lin, this is too delicious. These are yours. I want to try the new one. Subcity and Tutorial City have a huge demand for the two types of buff potatoes. Time is ample. Go further out to find Emerald Essence. And while you're at it, find out where there are more S-level mutants. And get a few more Emerald Crystal cores back. What does disguising mean? The people and mutant monsters I saw earlier never appeared. This kind of explanation, disguising as what? Found it. Below sea level. C to A-level mutant monsters. What are their manifestations in the fog tide? I've seen them all. I originally thought S levels should be similar to A levels. Just slow and powerful. I never expected this situation. Low-level monsters fuse, letting high-level monsters be consumed. But letting S-level mutants mimic humans? It's dazzling. They are drawing a human body for themselves. As long as there is enough time, this thing might really be able to turn into human form. This thing can't be left alone. If it finishes, who knows what it will turn into. A mutant mutated and fused with a pear tree, flying on its back? What were they thinking? It's a miracle it can fly at all. I'd better help you out. Common ingredients have been collected mostly. I should focus on finding emerald crystal essence and emerald crystal cores. Found another S level. This S-level mutant monster is even more stomach-churning. Its face has both deer and human features. Much more disgusting than the one with human legs earlier. A human body and a human face are quite different things. Can't stand it. Let this thing that insults the eyes disappear completely. 2 consecutive S-levels were disguised as humans. These mutant monsters want to blend into human settlements. What is the necessity? They could have used a simpler and more brutal way. Forget it, back to the restaurant. Today's harvest is enough. Right now I should be about 500 kilometers southwest of the Purple City. On the way back, I can just fly in a straight line and collect ingredients along the way. Fatty but not greasy. Soft, rotten, and juicy. It's even more delicious when you're hungry. If I keep venturing further out to forage, I'll get bored of eating these things over and over. The variety of buns needs to be enriched. Some customers also eat outside when they go foraging. Besides buns, lunchboxes can also be arranged. Besides lunchboxes, customers who want to eat more dishes can also get 3 dish sets. Also convenient for carrying on the road. If it's not too late when I get back today, I'll plan the lunchbox combinations. Except for the last item, which is uncertain. The other 4 items are fine. Emerald crystal powder sales today should increase. There are no S levels around Sub-City. The anomaly of S-level mutant monsters. The authorities should not know about it yet. It's so late, I'm too lazy to make a trip. Just let the city guards stationed at the portal pass it on. Just give it to your officer. What's wrong? The guard at the portal received a message. A note from Boss Lin. Preparing to report to the executive officer. The meeting just finished at 12:30. The colonel has slept for less than an hour. Give me the note. Have you asked about the situation at the portal? Asked, no anomalies for now. But the fog is still getting thicker. Afraid of being obstructed in advance. Patrol teams are prepared. No, don't talk here. Go to the office. Quick. We have too much to do before dawn. Non-human substances approaching the barrier. Confirmed not human. Different from human aura. Report and mobilize. Action starts. I've been calling you from behind for a long time. I only patted you because you didn't react. I didn't hear you at all. How about now? Now it's much better. Belle, Dad is going to the front to see what's going on. You should also drink some ginger and red date tea to warm up. What's going on at the front? Leaving the city has become strict. Just now the guards said, people going out need to be marked at this position to be checked upon returning. Respected organization leaders, the executive invited you here today because of new circumstances. Humanity is about to face a very grave danger. I must emphasize, there is no forced order involved. Subsidy will not let anyone be a forced sacrifice. We only need volunteers. Confirmed through various channels. Humanity is about to face a catastrophe that threatens our survival. We need more types of abilities. Presenting the awakening. And it's through the safe method of emerald crystal powder and roasted potatoes for awakening. As the authorities, I can promise all soldiers, including officers and executives, will participate in the awakening. If danger arrives, we will be at the very front line. The main purpose of this meeting is to gather mutants willing to join the official operation, and through various organizations, recruit personnel willing to participate in the awakening. All emerald crystal powder and roasted potatoes for awakening will be subsidized by the authorities. Once you join the operation, you will face life-threatening danger. The authorities promise to take care of the lives of the families of all those who participate. Supplies. And honoring the fallen. I understand that these compensation methods aren't enough. But it is indeed the Purple City's maximum sincerity the authorities can offer. Whether or not you choose to join, the authorities are grateful for your presence. Tonight at 7 p.m. Those willing to join, gather here. Don't look so down. You have your reasons for choosing to quit. Since it's life-threatening, not everyone can go die. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? It feels like we're going to die immediately. Take it all back. The amulet is an heirloom passed down by your grandmother. The metal rod is for your own self-defense. Take the money back too. If we're talking about money in the Purple City, which organization is richer than Dark Star? Come, let's raise our glasses. Today we won't talk about farewells before a battle. Those who bear burdens shouldn't think themselves noble, and those who leave need not feel inferior. My master often said that those with the same heart are comrades. The roads part ways. Take care of yourselves. We will eventually meet again. Cheers, cheers. The volunteer screening is over. Have you figured out how to recruit those who want to wake up? I don't know the people who came from Silver City, but there aren't many people in Sub-City these years. Back when they exchanged tokens for rations and held gatherings, it was hectic. People were all gathered together. Some sociable people knew a lot of people. Like Grandma Yun. The first round just needs to get some suitable names. Appropriate age. Mutants who fight mutant monsters without too many concerns. Then our people go directly to contact them, to have a second conversation. Grandma Yun would be very suitable. Or do you know any other suitable intermediaries? The message has already been given to the guards, to head to the portal, and pass it to the tutorial city. The message passed to the tutorial city included not only the content of Boss Lin's note, but also the current measures taken by the sub-city. What Major Joyce did is currently the best way. Well done. The next batch of soldiers to awaken will start taking the emerald crystal powder roasted potatoes in 15 minutes. Colonel, you should go get ready too. Let's go. Bought the pear tree seedlings. And 50 more plots of land for the seedlings. Farm manager, get these 50 pear trees planted well. Boss. Everything in the breeding area is normal. The cows will be able to produce milk soon. Not bad. The system farm doesn't have so many limitations as in the past. After the self-breeding function appeared, it's added directly according to the top-level slaughter capacity. It's quite like a game. Inside the white light, it's just a bit more humid and cooler than usual. It's still acceptable. Boss, what do you want to eat for breakfast? Not yet. Pour me a glass of warm water. Wait until I finish the new store section before breakfast. Okay, boss. I'm a millionaire without even knowing it. These points are enough to spend. Expansion plus dining tables and chairs total 1,756 points. The third floor is the living room arranged by the system. No need to worry about it. The side facing the customers is curved glass. Clear display and hygienic. The sales method here must be different from ordering. Tableware also needs to be chosen. Hardware is complete. A bit like a university cafeteria fast food window. But the Chinese restaurant, in reality, is still different from a university cafeteria. The effect of the food is different. It's hard to price based on meat and vegetable content. The food window can't hold all the dishes either. If let customers choose for themselves, even with only a dozen dishes, there are too many combinations. Permutations and combinations would be at least hundreds of kinds. Maybe not. It's better to decide what dishes are included in each set meal. Write the price and effects clearly. And let customers choose from the pre-matched sets. Kai, you're here to help, boss. Come with me to the kitchen. Dishes not included in the set are still left for single orders. Buy 2,000 boxes first and put them under the food serving counter. Packing boxes will be charged separately at 1 city coin each. Now it's more like a cafeteria. Kai, call all the chef robots up. Get them cooking. Ready to open for business at 8 o'clock. Is this sea cucumber? It's both chewy and flavorful. Braised sea cucumber with scallion has been out for a while. You haven't eaten it? Isn't it expensive? What if I buy it and don't like it? The set meal with 3 dishes and rice is only 35. Even if you don't like it, you don't lose out. No tables left. Can I take it out to eat? Yes, but please return the tray to the recycling bin after use. Please do not take the tray out of the business area. The Chinese restaurant has new dishes again so soon. Major, what is your ability? Shield, same as Black's ability. That's also good. If the city wall is attacked, I'll be the one to step up. I will certainly be at the forefront. Never retreating even in death. Your words are a bit inauspicious. There are no idlers among this batch of awakened ones. The rest can only wake up for 2 more batches at most. And it's not known how many people can participate there. This is the new content from the restaurant that Jesse copied down. Total 9 set meals. Different buff effects. How can the price be so cheap? Each dish is 1/3 of a full serving. 3 dishes plus rice is just enough to fill you up. Like a standard meal, How is the feedback from the civilians? Quite good, most people are eating the set meals. And they can be packed too. Very convenient. Exchange to city coins. After exchanging for city coins, you can go to the Chinese restaurant. The Chinese restaurant is absolutely safe. Why do I feel like I'm suddenly not scared? It's so magical. Executive Officer. Major Cassandra is watching the rock mine site. Mining has started normally. With the strength of S-level creatures. If they wanted to kill the tutorial city, they could just attack, right? Why disguise as humans? Jiang Ming said. There is a chilling existence in the fog tide. That existence. Has it also noticed everything here? I can't figure it out. What should I do? What should I do? I can't just rush to the yeast monster. And ask it in person, can I? This set meal looks really good. I haven't eaten it yet. Control your greed, important business comes first. Hello, are you Rosa? I am Luo Shanghui from Dark Star. I want to talk to you. Lord Sang Yuan. No need to be polite. I remember you had the intention to join the organization back in Salt City. Is it convenient to talk now? My lord. May I ask if I can join with my father? Of course you can. But there are some situations that need to be informed to both of you first. Dark Star, Zhou Shui. Let's talk. Added 4 new fillings for the steamed buns. That should be enough for a while. Crispy and tender texture. Sour, spicy, fresh, and fragrant. Very appetizing. All the hidden achievements obtained so far seem hard to replicate or trigger further. Farm series is fully completed. Saving guests requires new city sources. Collection achievements are finished. Can't find the 3rd mystery ingredient. Without triggering achievements, I can't draw robots. Without drawing robots, I can't expand the store. I seem to be stuck. No, can't just sit here waiting, let's go check the garage first. Upgrade all the gear I can. After that, if there's no breakthrough, I'll start the class. I have plenty of points. Copper and iron or structural upgrades to 100 meters. 200 meters, 300 meters. Then start increasing the ballistic range. Suffocation function. Burn function upgrade. Freeze function upgrade. Fear function upgrade. Foot brake function upgrade. Hidden achievement Novice Hunter completed. Rewarded with 1 draw in the premium pool. Completed gas effect trigger to 5 lanes. And added effects. Rewarded with 1 draw in the premium pool. Betting right, the draw opportunity is here. Continue the class. Robot. Congratulations. Obtained fully automatic service Robot X11. Obtained fully automatic chef Robot X1. Detected that you currently own 21 robots. Free gift, Robot Cotton Style Expansion Pack X1. Yay, now I can open a new store. A bit pricey, oh well, it's fine. I have plenty of points. Awakened? How is the situation? On your side? When do you plan to awaken? It's okay, soon. The boss isn't here. The order will be ready soon. Did Boss Lin say when he'll be back? Not yet, There are 227 soldiers from Purple City who can enter the battlefield. About 120 of whom have awakened. That leaves about 100 people. The key ability to attack the prophet has appeared. What if there is no prophet yet? Please finish the awakenings tomorrow or the day after. What to do if the last 2 batches aren't ready? Colonel, representatives from the organizations have arrived. The number exceeds our expectations. Colonel, there are nearly 400 people outside the wall. The number of attackers/awakened is estimated at 300. Have you informed the citizens? They need to comply with the contract and confidentiality agreement. Informed. But I don't know how the organization leaders negotiated it. No one has left. Counting them now. We must ensure everyone is here voluntarily. Sounds like Purple City is quite lively. Humans might not be as fragile as I thought. Nonsense, if we were fragile, we would have been wiped out long ago. If humans were like weeds, unburnable, unfreezable, growing with the wind, that would be good. Hold the event. Alright. Since we don't know when Boss Lin will return, we will. This is Boss modifying the Chinese restaurant. We're catching the scene live. Congratulations, your business entity now has a fairly strong cultural landscape atmosphere, becoming a special cultural gourmet restaurant. Please collect the business entity's additional attribute unlock reward. Upgrading the business entity is harder to trigger than expected. Forget it, having an additional attribute unlock is fine too. The last unlock reward was a free card, that was pretty good too. Rich, I'm rich. The free card could only copy a basic portal. This time it actually gave me an ultimate portal. Cooldown time, 48 hours. Link preparation time, 24 hours. The waiting time before official operation has gone from 2 days to 1 day. Before, when placing the basic portal, these green dots on the edges couldn't be placed. They said it was beyond the basic portals. Bearable pollution concentration. With the ultimate portal in hand, can these be placed now? Still can't place them. Can only be placed on gray dots. Then what's the difference between this ultimate portal and the basic one? Not the gray dots in the dark gray area, but the gray dots within the dark area. What does that mean? The pollution concentration outside the human defense line isn't as high as these green dots on the boundary line. Let's place it here. Although it's already the closest location to the high-level pollution zone, the straight line distance is at least longer than from the Chinese restaurant to the human defense line. Anyway, once we cross over, we'll know the situation. The portal at the Chinese restaurant end will just be lined up with the two basic portals. Both ends of the portal have been placed. Link preparation time, 24 hours. Please look forward to it. Alright, what's on the other side of the door? We'll know in a day. Oh, isn't this our two executive officers? Let's go down and take a look. The new portal is outside the human defense line. Boss Lin, the portal location you chose is optimized for locations where humans exist, right? That's correct, I indeed prioritize places where humans exist. The so-called human defense line. Is that what you call the three big cities? I want to know. Why aren't the three big cities three specific cities? The three big cities is just a collective term, composed of Junshu City, Jiwing City, and Poxiai. Junshu City is the military center. Jiwing City is the research center after the disaster. And Poxiai isn't a city. To be accurate, it is composed of several outpost guards on the human defense line, standing in front of all humans, facing the dangers of the disaster directly, staffed by the best operatives from Junshu City, sworn to defend the human defense line. I see. You prioritize locations where humans exist. Yet you placed the portal outside the human defense line. Boss Lin, are there no places left where humans exist? If that were true, the three big cities are sources of guests. It's just that their pollution level is too high. So I can't open a portal there for now. What, you mean to say? The pollution level of the three big cities is even higher than outside the human defense line? Boss Lin, what exactly does this pollution level represent? That, I wouldn't know. Alright. Thank you, Boss Lin. You're welcome. It seems the current situation in the three big cities might be completely beyond our expectations. Today, jade gold powder roasted potatoes increased by 200 portions. This item alone sold 147,200 points worth. Points tutorial. The addition of guests also pushed revenue to a new high. The pollution type limited time missions. Progress bar has also gone up significantly. The first three requirements, reception numbers and revenue, are almost met. As long as there are no problems later, the challenge mission is secure. Even the main mission is almost halfway done. I'm in a good mood today. Let's open a new store. Greetings, honorable boss. I am the fully automatic chef robot. Happy to serve you, honorable boss. Greetings, honorable boss. I am the fully automatic service robot. Happy to serve you. Oh. Are those ears yours? Yes, boss, the previous owner made them. If these robots really were recycled by the system, then Finfing's previous owner must have been quite childlike. From now on, you'll be Finfing, responsible for the front hall. From now on, you'll be Ningning, responsible for the kitchen. Understood. Stove, pots, bowls, ladles, automatic vegetable cutter, disinfection cabinet, front hall tables and chairs, trash cans, napkins, dishwasher. Almost ready. Wash my hands and start cooking. Chicken for freshness, bone marrow for richness, ham for salty fragrance. Bring to a boil. Then switch to low heat. Need to boil for at least 2 hours. These are the raw meats for the crossbridge rice noodles. Vegetables are ready too. Also need to make 2 types of bone broth. Pressure cook the beef brisket topping first. Make the pork topping for the sour and spicy noodles. Nothing left to operate in the short term. Nining, you watch here, I'll go check the farm. Exchange items in the wall cabinet, received paper boxes. Exchange all gift boxes. Over 130,000 paper box coins. Over 220,000 gift box coins. What to buy? Let's round it up to 2,000 plots. Okay, almost time. Almost there. Finfing, come over and record the tutorial. Coming. First, drop the raw meat slices into the soup and stir a few times. Changes color, then it's cooked. Cooking process recorded, all logged. What about you? Did you record the usage tutorial? Finfing has already recorded everything. Let's do everything else at once. Sour and spicy noodles finished. Beef rice noodles finished. Beef celery stir-fried noodles finished. Why do I feel like I could eat all 4 bowls? No, I'm too full to move. Not going out to hunt today. The ultimate portal opens tomorrow. Let's digest and go back to sleep. Seems like a long time since I've taken such a leisurely walk. Let's walk a bit longer tonight. Colonel Edgar, Wendy, come here. Awakening preparations are complete. Please ensure you have no sharp objects on you. The 2 of you will follow other official personnel to awaken together. Please finish eating the roasted potatoes within 1 hour. I hope there will be someone idle among this batch of awakened ones. No different from regular roasted potatoes? What are you doing? Do you all have nothing to do? Coming here to visit a prison? No, I overestimated myself. Eating 5 roasted potatoes within an hour. is actually quite difficult. I told you, Colonel Edgar would be praised too. Stop talking nonsense. Hope they can finish it. Colonel, please note, 15 minutes left for eating. Time is up. Please ingest the crystal in the box on your left. Have the ability users from the snake-killing squad all gone through this? Back then, there wasn't the confidence of 100% awakening. This is power. Colonel, how is it? What ability did you awaken? Is it the Prophet? What is that? Disorderly ability, within the activation range. Indiscriminate ability dislocation occurs. Ability confusion and ability distortion. Sounds strong, but... Executive Officer. Executive Officer, is there a prophet awakened? Who? In the first room at the corner, Wendy. This is a set I roughly calculated for you. The contribution point system framework. The framework is already very comprehensive. More details. Nelson, let's discuss after you awaken, Jiang Kuan. Major Nelson has finished awakening. So fast, what ability? Gestation. Gestation is the production of new life under the influence of ability. And I can feel. The scope of what this ability can act on should be limited to people's intake. Message sent back from Major Taihai Masamond. The gray names Boss Lin saw on Taihimai. The judgment of the item refrigerator. Blackfield. Similarities in the expression of rules and lost ones. All clues are pointing in the same direction. There must be a connection between Taihimai and gestation. Why not test it and find out? Taihimai might be human, mutant, or contaminated, right? I've been dealing with Taihimai for so many years. Forgive me for being rude. Everyone here probably doesn't have my experience in dealing with Taihimai. Tribe, guessing is just working directly at the restaurant. The portal opens tomorrow. Let's hurry up and let me gestate Taihimai. Let's see what comes out. There won't be much danger. I've seen so many batches of Taihimai planted in the fields. Matured and harvested. What needs to be gestated? Should be the roots of the harvested Taihimai. Makes sense. Did Colonel Edgar also say it like that? Good, but necessary measures must be taken. Major Jovis, arrange the scene. Lieutenant Mori, arrange the personnel. I'll take some people to retrieve the sealed Taihimai roots. Understood, understood. Executive Officer, let's begin. No sensation of clothing. But I can feel it coming in. Inside my body, merging with me. This is just like something is implanted in General Nelson's body. This gestation process is like using the gestator's entire body as a nest for hatching life. Heart rate is accelerating. Blood pressure is decreasing. Is it within the normal range? Reporting, officer. The general's indicators are currently within the normal range. Continue observation. Reporting, the general's heart rate is noticeably accelerating, increasing by 60 beats per minute. Blood pressure is also rising untimely. The two objects are clearly different. Their core composition is the same. But this object gestated by General Nelson has changed at least 3/4. You don't need to change another team. Use Tahimai seeds. It's not because of a physical problem, General. It's that I feel sick myself. I can feel. It seems to have a connection with me. What kind of connection? It's like I feel. It can continue to grow in certain environments. During the growth process, it will continue to take something from me. Like a seed connected to the mother soil. The composition of the two is over 80% similar, but the different parts are complex. I can't distinguish what it is for now. It seems like the result of multiple abilities acting together. Can you identify which specific abilities? Seems to have camouflage, solidification, silence. Maybe other abilities I don't know about. But the energy in the seed is too chaotic. The fusion is too high. Can't clearly identify it for now. It seems that the three big cities recycle Tahimai roots, subject them to some processing methods, and re-encounter with gestation ability users. Can be transformed back into seeds for distribution. Solidification can avoid accidental activation during transportation and planting. Camouflage will give everyone who sees it a psychological suggestion. This is the seed of some kind of crop. Purification is to avoid the erosion of impurities. Boss Lin said the names on Tahimai were she, Sisyphus. Various clues gathered. The big tree is Sisyphus. The wild blackberry, the fields of strange flowers withered. If this relates to whether the Yuhua ability user is dead or lost, doesn't that mean that inside the three big cities, there are many lost ones? Boss Lin said. The pollution concentration of the three big cities exceeds the human defense line. Could there be a connection to the outside? And what General Jiang Ming said. The alienated consciousness of the three big cities. A large portion travels between Tai's province and Chiwing City. If this black object is really part of Sisyphus, the major general's part, then what role does he play in this whole chain? This answer might have to go to Tai's magic province to find it. Normal plants are better looking. Kai Kai, bring breakfast up. Feels like I forgot something. Remembered, hungry, forgot to pickle the toppings. Let's add a pickling vat first. Only putting it on one side is asymmetrical, looks awkward. Keep the right side empty for now. Alright, come learn the new dishes. Boss, make 3 things today. Dried vegetable, pickled vegetable, vegetable topping, kimchi. Put the mustard greens in the steaming/drying machine until wilted. Soak in the ceramic jar, sprinkle salt, press down heavily, and seal. After 3 days, take out and repeat steaming/drying 3 times. For the later times, follow this step. Cut the cabbage with the vegetable cutter. Dry in the steaming/drying machine until soft. Blanch in boiling water for 10 seconds, take out and pack into the ceramic jar. Pour cold salt water until it covers the cabbage. Keep below 20 degrees when pressed heavily. Low temperature slow fermentation. Finally, the topping. Pull, dehydrate at 2 p.m. Finished, wash clean, put in the ceramic jar. Seasoning is divided into 2 types. Sweet and sour version, and sweet, sour, and spicy version. Remember to divide the topping into 2 jars, pour seasoning, and seal. Didn't expect it to be so fast. Let's make some cucumber pickles too. Boil soy sauce, white sugar, and garlic slices to make sauce. At 2 p.m., salt and wash the cucumbers clean. Pour in sauce and seal. Done. So few people today. Ah, this is real bamboo. Not the mutated kind. What's this thing called again? Since the disaster, haven't seen it. From the moment I arrived in this world, people only had one reaction to plants. tightened the grip on the weapon. No one would stop in front of a plant. But at this moment, those guests lingered for the landscape here. Like people before the disaster standing in a garden. Perhaps the scenery around the restaurant should be enriched more. Guests find it comfortable. And I find it comfortable too. Good. This is the taste of home. Mother. Father. I miss you both so much. I remember a mission I went on near a border outpost. There was a patch of glowing grass. Back then I was quite afraid of the dark. But when the glowing grass lit up at night, it was okay. I thought you were born with a knack for causing trouble. Fearless and always stirring things up. Prejudice is a mountain. You've never truly understood my heart. Or listened to my pain. You misunderstand me too much. Colonel Eve. Colonel Edgar, didn't sleep last night? Slept for 2 hours before coming over. The tutorial has a new situation. Wendy has awakened the prophet. What did the prophet see? Ability is insufficient in the early awakening stage. The direction it's looking is still the Chinese restaurant. There's also a new situation here in this city. Major Nelson has awakened gestation. Tahimi. The root transforms into a seed-like thing inside Nelson's body. The gestator seems to have some connection to Tahimi. Every Tahimi plant is drawing energy and vitality from the gestator. So every Tahimi planted in the city is torturing the gestators in the 3 big cities. We've already planted the thing gestated into the soil. We've tried it. General Nelson experienced similar pain. A sense of powerlessness. Tahimi is a natural surveillance tool. Its own court, Blackfield, coincides with the timing of the faked death plan. So the 3 big cities thought the subsidy was destroyed. They didn't even send anyone to investigate, officers. The tutorial now has a prophet too. Feed it. We have surveillance of the 3 big cities now. You just awakened. Even if it's gifted, it won't grow that fast. Officer. The era of relying solely on one's own upgrades is over. Subsidy did experiments. The ability value an ability user can absorb in a day doesn't exceed 5,000. Wendy needs time to rise to S rank. Under current circumstances, we can leave a few days for the profit to grow. Tutorial, when are you planning to let the public retreat to the subsidy? I was just about to tell you. I plan to have the public relocate in 3 days.